So futuristic surrealism.
Yeah, let's go with that. That works. Erotic, futuristic, surrealism.
You got to make it an acronym. That's too many words.
Too many words,
doesn't
man.
roll off the tongue, man.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So erotic, futuristic, surrealism.
EFS.
EFS. EFS.
EFS. That's my thing. I'm doing some EFS.
I'm really into the EFS work that you're doing right now. I think the EFS stuff that you're trying to approach is just very attractive.
Just good at
the concept of the EFS is just, if you say it enough times.
Yeah, exactly. If you say it enough time, it becomes familiar and people think, oh, that's a thing. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I got a brother that's into EFS.
I love EFS.
Yeah,
oh my God. FS is the best. FS is the where we're going at right now, and that's it.
It's the direction we want to take.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah, last year was techno simple, but that's done. Techno simple dead.
Fuck that. We're done with this shit.
It's like Wallpaper Magazine.
It's full on FS. We go to the extreme. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think we just started something. FS.
FS.
EFS.
Kind of like the acronym.
Actually. I do like it. You can't go wrong with an acronym.
No, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Letter acronyms, they always rule everything,
Oh, jeez.
Tokyo nights, neon lights, lost in the city, another life, drinking sake, feeling right. Got faded in Japan, what a sight.
What's up, Peters? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. And faders, today we're here with a good friend of mine, a very talented photographer, a very brilliant artist, and a guy that I love to drink with, my good friend Vince. Vince, welcome to Got Faded Japan, episode number 755.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
That's it. We're done.
That's it. I thought you were like, Johnny, I need to promote myself more. I'm like, all right, that'll hook you up.
Oh, okay. So do I talk about myself now? I guess so, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to see the window on the computer. I'm not sure. Okay.
Should I make this bigger? I can make this bigger.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, everything's okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Okay.
As long as it records. It's recording still, right? Is it recording?
It is. I think it is.
There we go. Maybe if it's not recording, and hey, I don't care, man. I'm hanging out with you. I'm breaking wine.
Shit. I mean, it happens all the time. It's all good.
Dude, this is fantastic. This is a bottle of wine. All right, Vince is one of my favorite kind of guests. He's the guest that comes in and gives. He came in with this amazing bottle of wine. This is Chateau Moulin Vallée of 2018. And I love this because the bottle at the bottom's got a big dip like this.
Yes. So you can serve it like fancy kind of.
Well, you could do that too, like this. But also, you know what the purpose of the dip is for?
I thought it was that, but it's not that.
No.
What is that for?
If that was the purpose, all bottles of wine would have that. I mean, this is kind of like the cheat code.
Yeah, it looks like it. I thought it was made for that.
God, it's got the dip. But no. All right. When I used to be a bartender way back in the day, I worked with a French guy for a minute.
Okay.
And the French guy, we're talking about wine and stuff, of course, because that's what you do with French people. You talk about wine and cheese,
Yeah, exactly.
They talk about McDonald's and hamburgers when I meet them. But, so anyway, the thing is, he's like, yeah, the reason why we have a dip right here is to show that it's going to have a big, heavy, deep taste, right? Because when it's I guess aging, what they do is they have this right here and it keeps the sediment apart. And then when they flip it upside down, the sediment that's down here breaks apart and stuff.
Okay.
And it's just for some reason or another, science, it basically gives it a heavy flavor. So this right here is an indicator for a deep, heavy flavored wine. So when I saw this, I was like, awesome.
It's
cheat
deep.
Code.
It's deep.
It's deep.
All right. Let's go for the deep stuff.
Awesome. Do you want me to open it? Or
you can open it. I mean, I'm not sure where the thing.
Should I use my teeth?
Yeah, sure. You can try.
Yeah, I learned that from a pirate.
Don't do it.
No.
All right, I'll give it to you.
One thing I learned about Got Faded Japan is never show off when you're going live.
Yeah.
Because that's how you break your teeth.
Yeah.
People love it. They're like, oh my God, did you watch that last episode?
Everything is bleeding. It's like, yeah, guys.
Oh my God.
Only live, man.
Only live.
When you go live, all the shit happens.
Literally.
Man, that's really tight.
Can I say that's what she said?
Yes, you can.
Can I? All right.
Cool. I mean, I did drag before, so I mean that works for me as well.
What?
Yeah, I did.
You drove here?
No, I did drag.
Oh, drag. Oh,
I mean, I can drag a car if you want.
Oh, I thought you said you drove, and I was like, dude, we're drinking. Wait, is this all for me? This is the best. I got 2 glasses for myself. This is amazing.
Oh shit! No, I rode a bicycle, so I guess
It's not illegal until November,
Exactly.
apparently. Oh, it is tight. Oh, whoa.
That sound.
Yo,
Yeah.
smell that.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's deep. All right.
Dude, you're going to be my new co-host if you bring stuff like this. Holy smoke. Give me a
Okay.
vibe. Okay, let's put up for the camera. Here we go.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, look at that.
We
Nice.
are on YouTube. For all you faders out there that are listening to us, we're on YouTube. We've got a great YouTube page. It's very healthy. I guess that's what the kids are saying right now. Oh yeah, it's a very healthy YouTube page. Yes, yes. A lot of content.
Wait, they say that? It's really healthy?
Only the snobs. Speaking of healthy, let's get sick. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Oh, this is good.
Wow.
A good choice.
Wow.
Yeah, this is nice.
I can't believe you got this at 7-Eleven.
I bought it some like local alcohol shop near my place. So I live in Hatagaya, so they know alcohol, so that's fine.
You live in Hatagaya?
Yeah, I do. I've been there for like what, 5 years now?
Vince, I thought you lived in Shibuya. I had a whole thing to talk
Wait,
about.
that is Shibuya.
Hatagaya?
Yeah. It is part of Shibuya.
Oh, thank God. Okay, great. Right, I'm right.
I mean, it is on the border of like Shinjuku and Nakano, I guess. You can just walk there for a few minutes and
Yeah, I thought it was just west of whatchamacallit, Yoyogi.
well,
Is it?
okay, hold on. You know the Shinjuku line, right? I know I'm saying Shinjuku right now, but like Shinjuku line, you take that line, you go west, you go towards
No.
like Hatsudai, that's the first one, and then Hatagaya.
Mm-hmm.
But those two stations and then Sasazuka, at
Yeah.
least those three, they're all in Shibuya.
Oh, Shibuya-ku.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool.
I'm sorry, I'm not that cool.
No, dude, you're cooler than me, man. Dude, anybody that brings like a bottle of wine like this-
Megiro's fine too. I mean, like
Megiro's
I
okay.
was thinking of living in Nakameguro for a while, but like that didn't happen.
I'm glad it didn't, because I'd be a real alcoholic if you lived here. Oh my God. This would be This would be like 9
That'd be
o'clock
like
in the
daily,
morning.
yeah. You wake up and say, "Hey, how about some fucking Chateau Main Vieux there?" Like whatever the hell that is.
Oh my gosh.
It's the funny name. I don't know. I think I took it for the funny name. Vieux means old, so I'm like, oh, old castle. Okay, so
Did you read the French that I sent you?
the French that you sent me?
Okay, all right.
You sent me
Piers.
French?
Yeah, I did. So he asked, all right, I asked him if he could bring over a bottle of wine, and
Yeah.
he said, sure, what do you want?
Oh,
So-
that part. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Vince lives in Canada, so he probably speaks a little bit of French. So what can I write in French that'd be hilarious? So I was like, all right, bring me this bottle. And I wrote in French, I wrote in English and I translated
Like
it to
super like what did you say? I thought it was like it's not a real brand though.
no, I wish it was.
Wait, hold on. What did you say? Profiter de la mort sanglante de l'abîme impie. What the shit, man? It's like
Translate.
bloody like what? Have fun with the bloody death of what? L'abîme impie. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is.
Deepest pits of the abyss.
Oh, okay. I didn't know abîme was abyss in French, but
Well, now we know.
I mean, I'm French Canadian, but man, I don't really speak that much French these days. So it's just with my family and all. So
Really?
yeah, that's the thing. Like I wish I could speak more French. All right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if you're not okay, I'm like that. I'm not like French Canadian from like not even Quebec. Okay, that small part in Canada. And like, for fuck's sake, like, I mean, what I don't get is if you speak English, nobody cares about your accent, okay? Like, you can't just say you're from anywhere in the world, you speak English, and everybody will just go with it. But like French, if you say like, especially to a Japanese, but even some foreigners, like I say I speak French, like, oh, you're from France? You're from Paris? It's like, no. Oh, you're from Europe? Like, no.
Africa.
Oh, like, nah, there's some Africans too.
Yeah, I know that.
But like, then I say like, no, I'm from Canada. Like, oh, you're from Quebec? Like, no. Oh, they're all like,
They're all
they sound
disappointed.
disappointed. Yeah, it's just,
I thought
it's like I'm not.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not the cool enough French person for them. And it's like, well, you saw that I think like at the gallery, Art Tank, right?
What do you mean?
Like there was like I think I posted on my Instagram, but there was that one girl who came and she studied in Montreal for like 3 or 4 years, she said. And like I asked her because in my mind I was thinking about all the times that just because I'm a white guy in Japan, like people just speak English to me, and even though I can speak Japanese just fine. And I asked her like, hey, like people in Montreal, like I mean, it's a pretty international place, but do they speak to you in French or in English? And she goes like, oh, they just speak English to me because the French there is fake. And I'm like, well, you can fuck off.
She said the French is fake?
Yeah, she just said,
wow.
She was dead serious about it. Oh, when
Wow.
you said the French is fake. It's like, what the fuck? You lived in Montreal for 4 years and you still don't know. Like,
Jeez,
anyway.
that's
But
bad.
that's the thing is like, you know, there's so much weird shit about the French stuff where it's like, if it's not from Paris, it's not pure or correct enough, which
well, that's what they think.
that's what they think as well. You know,
Prince Star, I'm sorry.
even I know some French people, they do that as well. So it's like, okay, so that's why these days I don't really speak English. I don't really speak French that much. It's just like I like when I speak French, people like they listen more to how you're saying something rather than what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, in English, they don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, obviously I do have an English. Yeah, well, yeah, that too. You know, actually, some people, I bumped into some tourists. They were like, "Oh, are you from New York?" No. Well, your accent. Sure, okay.
Well, there's this.
Maybe I picked up the English from TV or something. I don't know. Like, that was funny anyway.
Yeah. No, it was great. But yeah, Shibuya. So you live in Shibuya-ku.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? Okay. And this is big news right now. And everybody that I talk to, this comes up somewhere along the conversation. But let's just, get it out of the way.
Yeah. Say it.
So what are your thoughts on the government like making street drinking in Shibuya completely illegal from 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock?
Wait, like that's starting in November, right?
Mm-hmm. All the laws are changing in November. November is going to be a whole new Japan.
Oh, great. Yeah, people had to fuck it up for us.
Exactly. So what are your thoughts on that? I mean, you
I did see it. Like,
you walked out. You finish a long day at the office. You get out of the train. You go to your 7-Eleven. You get a beer, and you walk for 15 minutes to get home and stuff.
Okay, but wait, I thought it was just like around Shibuya Station.
Is it just like Shibuya, like hardcore Shibuya, or is it Shibuya-ku? Because I think that if they make the law, it's in Shibuya-ku.
But I thought it was like around the Shibuya Station.
They might just enforce it at Shibuya Station, but it's for Shibuya-ku. You can't make a law for like half. You can't make like a law for like half of a city or something, right?
Well, they kind of imposed some restrictions during Halloween. I remember it was kind of like that.
Yeah, what?
So I thought they were just gonna take that and make it the like year round kind of thing.
Yeah, they are. But
that's just around the station. It's not the whole coup or whatever. I
thought it was for the whole coup.
Oh,
how can you make like a law that's not for a whole coup? That's like making
if it's for the whole coup, that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, because I mean, I think if you make a law, it's got to be like for the coup. You can't be like only for this street here. I mean, then again, Shibuya is kind of its own animal. Maybe they are going to make it like that.
Well, if they make it that way, I should move then. But then you move, and then they make the same law in other coups anyway. So
I hope they don't. There's nothing better than having a beer. It's like for me to get to the station, it's like 15 mintes.
Yeah.
So whenever I leave the station at night, like after like hanging out with friends or partying or something, I get my nightcap streeter, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what life is here. It's just so much fun. You just like you're done with work and you just drink somewhere. It's like it's not like if you have to get shit faced or anything. That's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to get shit faced, go ahead.
Have you ever met Tom?
Tom, that guy gets shit faced all the time.
Love Tom.
Yeah.
But whoa, look at all this. Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny, aka the SPILT Ink, the one and only, and today I'm going to make a popsicle painting. I'm really excited to do this. I've got all my paints here. It takes about this much paint to make a popsicle painting, and I've got my two other most important ingredients. Very strong hot coffee. Oh, actually, that's not that hot, but still, it's strong coffee. And I've got punk rock music. With these two things, nothing could go wrong. All right, with that said, let's rock.
You are liked.
You are like wanted.
You are liked, wanted, and loved. You are liked, wanted, and loved.
If you want to get off the beaten path at Tokyo and have an unforgettable experience in Japan, well then, Gamuso welcomes you. Have a drink, enjoy a conversation, and make new friends with the locals at Gamuso. Gamuso provides fun and entertainment of all kinds, from live bands, stand-up comedy performances, to art exhibitions. There's always something exciting happening at Gamuso. Gamuso is located in the heart of Tokyo and just a comfortable 3-minute walk from Asagaya. So come on down to Gamuso. We look forward to meeting you. So for me, it's a love-hate situation.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate situation for them making it, for them. Well, all right, first off, before we move further with this, they're probably only going to enforce it in Shibuya Central, right? Like, for
hope so,
example,
yeah.
Sentagai, where the nightclubs are, the entertainment
yeah.
district per se, right? I can imagine them going, because I mean, Shibuya gets really expensive when you go to like the north side to the west side where they have like American-sized houses,
Mhm.
you know, and you're like,
Yeah,
you
I
walk
know.
down the street, you get lost in Shibuya, and you're like, wait a second. That's the same house that's on the Brady Bunch, you know? That's the Brady Bunch house. And maybe some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But
And then some get out of control and start drinking and shit. I don't know, like is that
No.
what it is, or like I don't know.
no, but it's just like I think it's going to be just central Shibuya where they're going to enforce it.
Okay.
And for me, I've got a love-hate situation that
Mhm.
started last night. At first, I was kind of bummed. I was like, "Oh shit, dude! I love drinking on the street. You know, it's great. Especially it's like a million degrees outside. It is ridiculously sweaty. It's super humid. Having an ice cold beer that you just picked up from 7-Eleven and drinking that with your friends, there's nothing better. We might do that after this. Now, the thing is this though. Last night, I had my event, AMP. I organize music events in Shibuya. I've got a couple of venues that I work with and stuff, whatever. It's a lot of fun. It's great. The one in Shibuya, we pick up a lot of tourists, right? Because it's right off Dogonzaka.
Yeah.
And it's surrounded by bars and nightclubs and little hotels. And the thing is, it's great. But recently, the tourists have been, I mean, tourism is up 30% from last month,
Yeah,
which is
shit,
insane
yeah.
because
It
like,
is.
there's
yeah.
like, what, 40 million
There's
people?
so many of
Nuts.
them. Everywhere you go, it's tourists everywhere now. It's like, where are the Japanese people? Like, yeah, I know.
The people
Even my
throwing
place, it's just like
suitcases, I'm
everywhere.
like, what the hell are they doing? Oh,
Everybody's
Airbnb.
traveling. Yeah.
But it's a good thing. It's great for the economy. However, last night, I think enough is enough because the thing is, like, when I finish one of my events at around midnight or so, me and some of the band members and like some of like the crews and stuff, we get together and we have like a couple of beers across the street. We got this bar that we go to. It's outdoors. You know, we just watch people go by and we talk about music. That's all we do. We talk about music. And all right, let's be honest. Sometimes anime, you know. Sometimes, hey, what's
Sure.
it? Sansei?
Yeah.
You know,
All the anime stuff. Yeah, of course.
we get into
all
it.
geeking out.
We
yeah.
geek out. We geek the fuck out, you know. And so anyway, the night progressed. It was like maybe 1:30 at night. It was like me and two guys. It was like Scott and Tim.
Yeah.
And I'm not that drunk because I'm pretty sober when I'm working, right?
Okay.
But everybody else is just shit-faced. The rock and roll guys, right? Scott's like
course.
10 beers deep. Tim,
Should
I
have
don't
guessed.
even know how
Yeah.
drunk he is.
Okay.
And anyway, we're sitting at this table that's outside, whatever. It's kind of like France, you know, you can sit outside or whatever. And we're talking, I think we're talking about something about music, right?
Mhm.
And anyway, this tall white dude who's completely wasted and his Asian girlfriend, maybe she's Japanese or Chinese, I have no idea. This guy's from the UK somewhere. And anyway, we're talking, and in the middle of our conversation, he just barges up to us. He goes, "What did you say, bitch?" or something.
What the shit?
And he's completely wasted. He's got a beer in his hand, and his chick's got a beer in her hand and stuff. And he starts a fight with us. He's like, "What'd you say, bitch? What the fuck did it?" He's like getting all pissed off and stuff, and like getting in our way. And we're sitting there, and we're like, "Holy shit!" And at first, I thought that he knew somebody. I'm like,
But no.
"Hey." No, but no, this guy was drunk and he wanted to start a fight. And then his girlfriend, this kind of heavyset Chinese girl or Japanese girl, she goes, "I can speak Japanese." And she said that out of completely random. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Fuck, I missed out.
Did I say
I
something?
can speak Japanese. Oh
He
shit.
said that. It was
If
the
you
most-
can't speak Japanese, I'm out. The fuck it. I'm not fighting anyone. I got shit.
It was completely random. It was the most insane thing ever. And then I'm just like, I realized this is real. This is going on, you know?
Oh yeah, shit
And-
is going down.
Yeah, shit is going down.
Oh,
This guy's he's pissed. Like sticker popping out, and he's completely blackout drunk, right? And I'm
Fucking
sober
hell.
enough where I can tell the situation, right? And I know if one of these guys says something a little bit smartassy, somebody's gonna like drop a bomb, right?
That's it.
And I
That's
know-
done.
And then I just thought, just for a second, you know, just for a split second, my brain goes "Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee." And I just remember every single fucking bad documentary about somebody in prison or a movie where somebody went to jail for something terrible and stuff. They always have that moment where they just say, "God, you know, I really wish I just walked away." You know, and you know what I did? It just popped into my head randomly, and then I'm
And you
looking
just
around.
walked away.
Exactly. I drank my
Just
beer, and I
Fuck
put it
I'm
down,
done.
and I said, "Fucking tourist." And then I walked into the bar, and I shut the door, and I was gonna lock it. Like, fuck it, dude. I hope they don't come in after they heard me say that.
Yeah.
But I just shut the door, and I sat down, and I ordered a beer and stuff. And I just focused on like getting the beer. And I bullshitted a little bit for a second with like the bartender and stuff, whatever. And then I looked outside, and then there's my two friends. They're just talking. And so I walked outside, and then they're in mid-conversation. But it's
Okay.
the same conversation that they were having before the guy tried to fight them. And I look over, I'm like, "We're still talking about Fender, huh?" Yeah, great guitars. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then we
So
just,
just
carried on
ignore the whole fight. It's like, yeah, fuck it. Just-
as if nothing happened, right?
that's how you should do it.
Oh my
Just, like,
God. That was
walk away and like just ignore the whole
I just
thing.
completely, when I came back and stuff,
Yeah.
like the conversation pursued, we stayed for another couple of beers and stuff. And then after that, I was like, fucking, you know what? They really should stop the street drinking in Shibuya. Oh my God.
Mm.
Because it just takes one bad apple that wants to start a fight. I mean, what if that guy like swung? I mean, this guy was
Yeah.
a tall, like goofy dude.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck up with that. Like that's the thing. I mean, you know, I think that all came like from the time of Halloween, right? Like that Halloween started with like that thing on the Yamanote, like the Yamanote like ride, whatever. Like somebody would just like take over a whole car.
Oh, that was back in the 90s.
Yeah, it was back in the 90s, and then like it kind of grew. Like okay, people start telling them stop doing that, and they stopped. So they started like getting off at Shibuya instead and start the party there.
Mhm.
And the whole Halloween thing was like ballooning in Shibuya.
Yeah.
But nothing was official, so it was just something that would just happen every Halloween.
Yep.
And then the official of Shibuya kind of saw that, and they're like, okay, well, we need to do something about this. So they started officializing it, making it more boring and to watch or survey all the surveillance and everything. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you had like the police on top of like some fucking booth or whatever, like watching people.
Tower
down.
trucks. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, they had that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and after a while, like
They had to because there's so many assaults.
yeah, well, yeah, there was
There's like
that.
a lot of
That-
sexual assaults and bad stuff.
There
around.
was that,
So they
and
had
then
to.
then they were like, okay, well, we'll make it official, so now everybody should be safer and whatever. And then the next year, they're like, you know what? Halloween doesn't happen in Shibuya. They just flat out said that in some big ad campaign, like, okay, there's no Halloween in Shibuya. Get the fuck out. Just go somewhere else. And I think it just stems from that. So do I agree or disagree with this? I don't know. I mean, tourist or not, like, yeah, some like people living here all their lives too. They just go like shit face, and like some, are smarter to just go away like you did. Some don't. They start fights. They start driving and shit. There's just, I don't know, man. I mean, everybody's just like, not everybody's acting the same with alcohol. Like me, like when I start drinking, like when I realize, no, I mean, I get drunk at some point, then I realize it, and then I start getting depressed, and then I just like, you know what? I'm just like that. I don't know why.
Depressed? Oh, my beer is empty.
No, actually, like if I drink too much, like I tend to get some weird thoughts and all that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away. It's like it's probably better. I don't want to like ruin anybody else's party. So I'm like, okay.
Well, dude, I've been with you a lot of times and stuff. No, I've never seen that, man. You're like you got great stories.
I mean, I do my best to control myself. So,
all right, well let's let loose
top it up.
It's Saturday.
Exactly.
Saturday in the park. Thought it was the 4th of July. Hi.
But it wasn't. We're in September, so.
Little Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so it sucks that they're gonna like ban drinking in Shibuya, but I mean, fucking after last night, I'm like, yeah, probably a good idea. Besides, like, people are going into clubs and stuff completely shit-faced. Like in my opinion, stuff. I mean, this happens all the time. Like, and we get tons of tourists that come in. Like a tourist comes in, I'm like, okay, it's 1,500 yen. You're like, that? What? Well, fuck you. And then they turn around, they walk out. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad that he left because I'd rather him say fuck you to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then come inside fondle somebody or something.
Yeah,
exactly. Shit. I'm the gatekeeper.
Depends on who, depends on where, I guess. So whatever.
Well, I was still Gonzaga, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
But one thing that I want to say, and I hope somebody out there is listening to this that can make this happen. All right, listen up, faders.
Wow.
No, don't do that. No, don't procreate. No. What the city really should do about Halloween is capitalize on it. You're not capitalizing on it, and things right now. It's just trouble, right? This is a bunch of people getting together, walking around, just doing dumb shit, and like bad things happen sometimes. Capitalize on it. And I've said this a million times. What the city should do is just basically have Halloween in Yoyogi Park. Yoyogi Park in the evening is completely empty. It's a beautiful park. You close it off, you charge people maybe 500 yen, and that 500 yen is just a cleanup fee. They're like, listen, we were charging you guys just because we need to pay people to clean it up. That's it, right? So you charge 500 yen for people to come in and stuff. They come in, you have DJs, you have bands, you have entertainment and stuff. And then what they do is, instead of people going to 7-Eleven and Family Mart and convenience stores and buying booze, what they do is they sell booze there. They'll have like beer trucks and craft beer trucks and food trucks and stuff.
I'd be down for that. Yeah.
Party in the
Yogi Park night, man. Like shit. That'd be nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially overnight, like that'd be something. I never that's never open usually, right? So
yeah. Just have it go until like midnight or something or whatever, or all night, and I think that'd be absolutely amazing. The city would make so much money, and they could use that money for all sorts of stuff that would be good for the city.
Come on, Shibuya, get on this.
Come on, Shibuya, I'm talking to you.
Come on, next month, just do that fucking thing, man.
Because if they don't, everybody goes to the center guy, and it's just like a million people. And I mean, look what happened in Korea last year. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that was terrible.
Scary. Yeah.
So that'll be fun. So, all right. I love hanging out with you. I love talking with you. I love drinking with you. But what I also love about you, other than your smile, is your photography.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and I want to talk to you a lot about your photography. But
okay.
Faders, there's this guy right here is a genius. This guy knows what he's doing. He knows about lighting. He knows about like posture, position. He knows about the fashion. He knows the colors.
I know my shit, man.
Okay, there we go. I'll put that in your gravestone. He knew his shit.
Yes.
While he was alive.
Yeah, exactly. Now that I'm dead, I don't do anything. So that's
yeah. Sorry, you missed it.
After I died, I was like, "Wow, what is this? Like, it's a new experience." I'm just dead, just floating around and shit.
The cosmos.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, your photography is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thanks, man.
We showcased art together at Tokyo Art Tank. Your exhibit was absolutely amazing. You had a monitor that caught the attention of every single eyeball and heart that came into Tokyo Art Tank. It was spectacular. Your work is just amazing. I'm gonna put some like of your photography up here and stuff so people
Put
can
that
watch it.
somewhere. Like, just shove it up on there.
It's gonna be dope. DAF, as the kids say.
Daff. What
Dope
was that?
as fuck.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All the neologisms I'm learning today.
You know, I hang out with DJs and they're all like in their 20s. They say the weed.
I know now. Like I feel like the sage kind of thing. You know, like I just don't have the beard. Whatever. Like if I had like a white beard or something, and like a long ass one, like in my time, you need to dial up to the internet, like that sort of shit.
Oh my gosh, I do remember those days. But your photography is absolutely amazing.
Oh,
I love your stuff. I love it when you post new stuff. It always makes me so happy. Your new stuff that I want to talk about is really cool. And so, without further ado, I want to hear about your photography journey. How did you get into photography?
Okay, well, how did I get into it?
Yeah.
Fucking nobody asked me that before, so okay.
Really?
Yeah, people see my stuff, they like it, and then that's it. They never actually dig into that sort of thing.
Well, that's why you come to Got Faded Japan.
That's why I'm here tonight. Yeah. So okay.
Well, I thought you were here for the booze.
Well, there's that too. I mean, that and the big ass microphone we have in front of us, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I've had it for years.
Put a picture of that too, How did I get into that? Well, okay. Thing is, I always did photography, even though I was like back in school, whatever. Like I was just like, I always had a camera on me at all times. Could have been like one of those like old like film cameras, like the old shit, whatever. And then like you had a digital one. It's always like with me all the time. People made fun of me for that. That was kind of funny because
he's creative.
Yeah, I know, but it's not only that, but it's also like everybody has a smartphone now, so it's like, oh, nobody's laughing at them now, like now it's just normal. So whatever. So I used to take a lot of photos of like, it was more like architecture and like natural mock kind of thing, but I was getting bored of it. And it's also like at the same time, like as I grew up, like I always watched like fashion TV shows and look at magazines and stuff like that. My first love was in print, actually. I wanted to do print for a while.
I love print.
Yeah, I wanted to do print, but digital took over, obviously, so I couldn't do that. That didn't happen. And just a couple of years back, I'm like, you know what? I should probably start taking like portraits and everything. I'm always big on like anything that's a little bit erotic kind of thing or has a lot of colors. I'm big into like sci-fi and cyberpunk, so like anything futuristic, I'm on to that. I do nude as well, but obviously I don't put that on Instagram because they always take it down. That sort of thing. So yeah, that's just the love of the human figure and like telling a story with it. I guess that's what got me into it. Yeah.
Yeah, your stuff definitely has like a futuristic feel to it, like a sexy futuristic feel. When I look at your photographs, a lot of it just reminds me of like William Gibson novels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Count Zero, Mona Lisa Overdrive, that kind of stuff.
That works.
Yeah. You ever read William Gibson?
No, I never did. That's a funny thing. Like people like that, like you right now, like they bring up some names of other people, like, and most of them I've seen their work, but I never actually got much into it.
Like,
and then Geiger. I'm like, yeah, well, I got Geiger too, so I was like, okay, and I'm like, yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, I never really thought about it. Maybe it was subconsciously I did the same thing, or I don't know, like it could be that. But I mean, they're good stuff too. Obviously, I mean, it's great.
Yeah. Your stuff is amazing. So you started off with buildings, and then you love the human figure, and then you moved into like the style that you're in now. How would you describe your style
right now?
Yeah.
Like I try, like especially when I do something with a real human body, if I don't use AI or shit like that, like I try to make it as surreal as I can. So that's my style, basically. So you probably saw the latest photos that I put on my profile where like you have that girl just covered like with slime oozing all over her and everything. And with the story where like that ooze is actually like a symbiont or like some living creature that's trying to study the human body and that sort of thing.
Really? That's the concept behind those photos?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So I went with that, and so yeah, that's the style. Like I always go like more futuristic, more like if I can make it surreal, that's what I do usually. I love surrealism. So I guess I can just call it that way. Yeah.
So futuristic surrealism.
Yeah, let's go with that. That works. Erotic, futuristic, surrealism.
Oh, you got to make it an acronym. That's too many words. That
too many words,
doesn't
man.
roll off the tongue, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So erotic, futuristic, surrealism.
EFS.
EFS. EFS.
EFS. That's my thing. I'm doing some EFS.
I'm really into the EFS work that you're doing right now. I think the EFS stuff that you're trying to approach is just very attractive.
Just good
the concept of the EFS is just, if you say it enough times.
Yeah, exactly. If you say it enough time, it becomes familiar and people think, oh, that's a thing. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. I got a brother that's into EFS.
I love EFS. Oh my God. FS is the best. FS is the where we're going at right now, and that's it.
It's the direction we want to take.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah, last year was techno simple, but that's done. Techno simple dead.
Fuck that. No, we're done with this shit.
It's like
now
Wallpaper Magazine.
It's full on FS. We go to the extreme. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think we just started something. FS.
FS.
EFS.
Kind of like the acronym. Actually.
I do like it. You can't go wrong with an acronym.
No, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Letter acronyms, they always like rule everything,
Oh, jeez. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's absolutely fantastic. So where do you shoot? Like, do you like rent places out? Do you shoot in your own studio?
Oh, where? Like lately I've been trying my own place. So like I just like reconfigure like my place where like I just take the futon out and I just like use half of my apartment, shoot the model in it, with a camera, of course, not a gun. And then I just take the photos, and that works, but it's kind of tight, I think. I mean, it doesn't let me do the stuff that I want to do with the lighting so much.
Yeah, you need space.
I need space, yeah. And like the backdrop too, like sometimes you see in the photo where like you see the backdrop has been used, where you have like all those like folds into the fabric. It's like, okay, I don't really like this. So so like I was renting studios before, and I think I'm gonna do that again. Because I do have some models that want me to take photos of them, and I have some concept I'm coming up with, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a studio for that. I'm not gonna do that at home. So yeah, so sometimes, at home, it's like usually a studio setting. I rarely do outside photography, even though I should probably do that a bit more, especially when it's like more cyberpunk kind of thing. Like places in Tokyo work pretty well for that. I mean, I should do that more often, but it just didn't happen. So I think at some point I'll do that too, Actually, funny enough, like I posted a photo on my secondary account, the Vin MA account. I think I linked it in my profile. Yeah. And there's a picture of like, I took a picture of like somewhere in Miyashita Park. I actually used a filter and multiple exposures. I used a filter for that. And then the next photo, I took it at a parking lot that said like, I keep like saying like, they're a free space, whatever. And I superimposed like the camera actually with the multiple exposure actually does the superposition. And that turned out pretty well, but I thought it was a pretty normal picture. And yet that's one of my most popular pictures right now. So I thought it was kind of funny. So yeah, just, it was like some outside shooting, but it was not with a model. But I want to try with a model at some point. So I do a lot of studio photography, but I want to do some outside photography as well. So,
oh, that's awesome. Do you need a permit to do that?
Nah.
I don't think anybody would get a permit.
Well, you know what? Like, it depends like where you go, really. Like, you have some places where, okay, how can I put it? They're pretty strict about like, if you go like in an apartment, not in the building, but sometimes you have like some surrounding area that's actually owned by the same property. Yeah. You cannot take photos there. If I tried, but like then you have the guard coming over and say, hey, do you have a license? Like, fuck.
I got a camera.
I got a camera, so shut up.
This is my license, bitch.
Although you have some places where like they say like no photography, and I'm like, what's a public street? So fuck off. You know,
Mhm.
I'm like sometimes they impose rules that I think they're just making up. So in those cases,
Like
I just don't.
smoking.
But I think in those cases, I just don't listen and I do it anyway. So I'm that asshole, I guess. Whatever.
Oh, if you got a model, you're doing a shoot. I think, yeah, it's different than somebody like taking a selfie for Instagram or something. Or
It's also like it's not like if it wasn't anybody's way. I'm not interrupting anybody's business or anything. I remember one time, like in what is it called again? Like the the place they sell a lot of fabrics. Fuck.
Oh, in Shibuya, that store?
No.
Oh, you mean the location, like an area?
It's in Tokyo, but it's further north. Shit, I forgot the name right
What,
now.
Saitama?
It's close from Saitama, I guess. But
Ikebukuro?
no, it's
Ueno?
hold on.
Joji?
It's between Ikebukuro and Ueno.
Was it Jujo? Joji?
No, not that. Fuck. I'll look it up. I'm not lying about this.
I would say 95% of the people listening and watching don't know.
Yeah,
they don't care either.
They don't fucking care. But at some point, somebody's gonna ask me, "Oh, I knew that one."
Well, the internet's forever, so maybe it's like 200 years down the line. Somebody's like,
exactly.
"Oh yeah, that place used to exist when Tokyo existed."
When it was there, when it mattered,
So,
I think it's about Nippori. There you go.
Nippori.
Nippori. Around there, you have a lot of fabric stores and all that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, so I went there once, and that was the weirdest shit. Like I actually organized with some Russian photographer. She was pretty good at it too.
Mm-hmm.
We organized like some like group photography. So we got a model, and we did that. We just walked around a little bit, and that was the weirdest shit. So it was down a shopping street. We turned somewhere left and left again. And there was like some building, and next to it, you had like a pile of just fucking garbage. Okay, just like garbage, like old seats and panels or whatever, just garbage there.
Cool.
And we took photos of the model in front of that because I guess it's an avant-garde thing. I don't know.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, it sounds hot. She really liked it. Anyway, so we took photos there, and then across the street, you had like that old guy on the second floor just staring at us through the window, like very like pissed off. He looked pissed off, and then like I'm assuming his son, he was kind of like in his 60s. I guess he was in his like 30s. So like they just brought out their smartphone, took photos of us. All like, I can't believe they're doing this. Just taking photos of us, and I'm just looking at them. And just like I just walked away. I said, fuck that.
That's probably the best photo they took too. You did a good old Johnny Cash.
No, I hate this shit where like, why is that bothering you? It's not even your property. We're just like taking photos of garbage.
That's weird. That's really weird.
That nothing happened at the end, so whatever.
But they didn't call the cops?
No.
Wow. Jeez. Well, that's cool that they didn't call the cops.
No, they could have, but like
I mean, and probably the cops are like, hey, listen, he does it to everybody. Just do us a favor and just go.
Could have been that too. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just like the fact that they just like stare at you. They never say anything. Like I tried to say like, well, what's going on? Like I said, like I didn't go with that in the first thing. I just talked to them. They'd never reply back. They just like stare at you like you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, okay, then fuck off. Like I just walked away and it's like, that's it.
That's the way to
But
do
like
it.
you got some people that they in Japan especially like when they people like are kind of blind to authority, they don't even question it. So like some people like just make up rules and they go with it.
Yeah, the rules are so important here.
Yeah.
Wrong tube.
Well,
I was holding that in for a second. I didn't want to interrupt you. Sorry.
Hey, that's the rule
Why
here.
you
Don't.
Oh, that's a rule. Did I break a rule? Shit. Oh man, wine just goes to my head. But yeah.
Anyway.
There's rules upon rules upon rules upon rules and stuff.
Yeah.
And people just follow rules here, you know?
Well, there's some rules I think that are legit, and I think it's for everybody.
Murder's bad.
And they actually write them before the fact. But you have those, and you have to watch out for them. And that's not just in photography. It's everywhere in Japan and probably everywhere in the world, where like they make the rules after the fact. They never wrote it or said about it before. and they just like show that they're tough, so therefore like, they have that authority figure with them, and people just blindly believe it, and it's like, no, don't do it, just question it. And when you dig, like, you don't even have to dig that deep. Like, it's like pretty early on, it's very obvious that he has no authority to tell you this or decide this, and he can just do whatever the fuck you want. So anyway, that's just a tip, I guess.
There you go.
A tip, just a tip.
Just a tip. I really like what you're working on right now, by the way.
Thank you. Well, which one?
It's like images. It's actually outdoor photography, but you've got like that silver kind of like, it looks like mercury stuff.
Yeah. So
What is that?
I've been trying a lot of 3D right now. And I actually built my own PC at home just to do AI in 3D.
No kidding.
Yeah, I did that. And because I don't want those like third-party services and everything, because like they work, but like especially with the kind of material I make, every time I go through that, it's always like, oh, we cannot do it because it's too it's against the rules, it's too erotic or whatever. It's like, oh, fucking hell, okay. So I just made my own. That's why I did this.
Awesome.
And so yeah, like it's just like things I'm toying with right now, where like I wanted to take a model and paint her in silver and just take photos of her. So maybe that could stem from that. I don't know. So I'm just gonna see where this goes, you know. So it's as I'm making it, that's an adventure of its own, and I'll see where this goes, and that will probably become a story of its own at some point. I hope so, anyway.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Thanks.
And your stuff, I think your stuff is really, really amazing. I mean, looking at your stuff digitally is really, really cool. When you did the Tokyo Art Tank, you had a monitor where you had images, you know, going one after another with some video and stuff like that. And that was just amazing. It was so great, so great. Everybody loved it. But I'm thinking, like, I mean, your work, I think it translates in many different kind of areas, you know. For example, digital is fine. And I think that like maybe even cinema would be really cool and stuff, like having like
love
part
to
of like
do
a
that.
movie,
My God,
or some
I would
kind
love
of
to
music
make a movie.
video or something would be great.
Yeah, that's especially that music videos.
Yeah, the girls that you do that are in like the latex, the full body latex, like S&M gear, that would be great for like some kind of like a music video or something. Like, now I'm thinking like industrial, like 9 Inch Nails from the 90s or something.
Shit, that'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
I'd love to do that.
What about books? Like, I mean, like something tangible?
What? Tangible? You can't touch it. Just touch the whole thing. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Because, like I said, my first love was print. So eventually, like, I would love to be able to print some of my work. And just, even if it doesn't sell, like, I would be happy just to see it in print, you know? So that would be quite amazing. So, I don't know. So, I've been doing so much digital stuff for so long. I never really actually planned, like, what I should do for a book. But it will happen at some point. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a thing.
Yeah. You know, I work with a lot of DJs and a lot of bands, right? And every so often they come up to me and they want ideas for like CD covers and record covers and stuff. And yeah, in Tokyo, people still make CDs, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And
so many of them.
So yeah, no, this one band I met I didn't meet them last night. They're actually like friends of mine, but they released a CD and they used one of my paintings as their cover.
Oh, that's nice.
And so yeah,
wow.
I want to introduce you to like some bands that I know. Like, I mean, there's a couple of bands that I think that your photography would just be absolutely spectacular.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah.
Like I think I think there's a band, there's a Chicago-based band, and there's like two guys. One guy actually lives in Japan. The other guy, the singer, he lives in Chicago. They've been working forever, and they just make music over the web. They're called SPILT.
Are they all making it remote? Like,
they make it together, and then they play together. Like sometimes, like one guy will fly over to like the bassist.
Really?
He'll fly to Chicago and they'll play gigs over there.
Okay.
And then I think in December or November, whatchamacallit, the singer is flying over here to Japan or something. So yeah, but they've been together for ages and stuff. But I think their music would be absolutely fantastic. It would be awesome. Very, very well.
I'd love to do stuff like that. Yeah.
So I want to introduce you to some of my friends.
Get some models and everything, have the fun. I'd love to do like live performances too. Like, I mean,
make a live photo shoot.
Like I was thinking, like that's like you saw the photos of the slime and stuff, right? So I was
Yeah.
thinking, what if I did that live, like in front of an audience, like while maybe a DJ is playing music or something, and just like cover a girl in slime or something, or like
I could organize that, no problem.
Oh well, yeah. Let's get on.
Kind of
with
like
it.
what I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
You can't do that. You can't do that at any of my corporate gigs.
Okay. Okay. All right, everybody, guys. This is the first time you hear about this. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. The corporate guys. They don't even like stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy is the worst. You think stand-up comedy would be great at a corporate gig that you're organizing, like event planning? So
Is it that bad?
see, they hear the jokes, but they're all like kind of nervous because their boss is there. Like nobody wants to laugh at like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a kind of a borderline racist.
Oh, you mean like
joke.
corporate events, like when the comedian is at a corporate event kind of thing? Like, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah, okay.
I do event
That's-
planning, right? Because I organize like my own music events and art events, but also I do like corporate stuff sometimes. Not too often. Not too often. I actually don't really
Yeah, I
care.
want to go to that music thing that you went to yesterday. Like, you do that how often?
Oh, Violot stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So last week that was Emo Wave.
Mm-hmm.
And Emo Wave was in Kagoshima. Oh God, Vaders, I got to tell you about Kagoshima, but I'm gonna have to wait until another podcast. That's a podcast in its own.
Yeah, it sounded pretty funny. I saw your stories. It was awesome.
Oh God, we're on top of a volcano. Well, not on top, but on the side. It was crazy.
Right on top, like they build a frame and everything. You just go on top of it. It's like, hey, look at the fire.
It's nuts, dude. I took a bunch of volcanic ash, dude. I got over there. I've never
Yeah.
volcanic ash before, dude. It's different than normal ash.
Fuck, yeah. Like,
Crazy.
but what wasn't it slippery or anything? Like, I mean,
No. They got these
No?
little like viewing areas.
oh, okay.
So yeah.
Because when I climbed like Fujisan, like Fuji Mount, I mean Mount Fuji, whatever. Fuck.
Haha.
Japanese is corrupting my English.
About it.
No, I remember like coming back down. It was a little bit slippery, even though like there's no ice or anything, obviously, but it's just like the volcanic rock.
Mhm.
It makes it really difficult to come down. So I thought maybe it would be like that. You said the ash and all.
No. Like in this area here, okay. First off, you got to drive to these places because it's on an
Okay.
island. So you rent the car and you drive up to one like kind of like viewing area where like the mountains kind of like you're on the island and the mountain's a little far, but they got this little gazebo thing and they have all these kind of like jungle gyms all over the place, which is really kind of
Okay.
bizarre. And it's crazy. It goes right after the typhoon. The typhoon that happened was like the day before.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's like the day after a typhoon, no tourists, no people, no nothing. I'll show you photos, and you're like, wow, that's pretty awesome. You know, you had
I got all this
Disneyland
space for
yourself.
myself.
Yeah, so we're on top of this volcano drinking, and
That's awesome, man. That's pretty good.
yeah, dude, you should definitely go there. I think
Shit.
everybody should, and the food is good. The people there are so nice. Oh,
No, I know, like, I mean,
so nice,
Well, pretty much. And yeah,
so friendly.
there's so many areas outside of Tokyo, you know, like, I mean, I'm a big fan of Osaka too, or Kyoto.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
Osaka's
people
great,
are so
yeah.
chill there. Like,
Osaka.
they start like conversation with you like out of nowhere, you know?
Oh
It's
my
like,
God,
shit, I didn't know,
yeah.
like, people talk to me. What the hell's going on? You know, like
Some number shirt.
nah, seriously, like that's amazing. I remember like even like people outside of Tokyo coming to Tokyo are a little bit like that, right? I remember like going to
For a week.
Yeah, well, no, I mean like I went to like a gyoza place. I remember like 2 years ago. It was like a gyoza festival.
Yeah.
I forgot where it
God,
was.
That must have been amazing. I love
That was great. But
Pot
like
stickers.
I just went there by myself.
Mhm.
And like I just sat down and just like enjoyed the gyoza. I was just like just eating gyoza, you know.
Mhm.
And then the girl next to me, her boyfriend left the table to get gyoza. And she looks at me, she starts talking to me
Uh-oh.
out of nowhere.
Uh-oh.
And
And you're like, I'm a photographer.
yeah.
I got a
the
camera.
funniest shit though is like I just look at her as like, hey, like, you know, I could have been like not being able to speak Japanese to you, but you just like went ahead and spoke Japanese to me anyway. She goes, oh well, you look like somebody who lives here. Like I'm like, okay. That was it, you know. We just chatted a little bit about the food and everything, and like
The way you held those chopsticks, I was like, you've been here for a minute.
yes, exactly. Must be my shirt. I'm not a tourist. It says so.
Oh,
Maybe that's
God,
why.
no. Wait, when you like open up the chopsticks, did you take them up like this or did you go like this? You know what that's called?
Oh,
You know what that's called when people do that shit? It's called the Blade Runner.
because they did
Ford.
that in Blade Runner. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, Harrison
okay.
Ford in fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah.
When he gets the
Harrison Ford did
chopstick,
that.
he breaks them apart like this and then he rubs them together.
Oh,
and
you
then
fucking
the
kidding me, yeah.
whole world watched that movie and they're like, Now that's how you use chopsticks.
Yeah, and it's not.
I had no idea. So you see people coming to Japan and they're going like this with their chopsticks.
Yeah, they do that, and it's like, no, this is not the way.
Why would? What, are you trying to sharpen them or something? So you go like,
Because when you
stab
do
somebody?
that, like it could insult some chef, like telling them that, oh, your chopsticks are cheap, so I'm just like shoving out
starting a
that
fire.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
starting a fire.
Starting a fire with them. Just,
I got a cigarette, but I got no light. I can't speak Japanese. No, the way you're supposed to do is you hold it like, well, you know how to do it. Never mind.
I know how to do it.
I know you know how to
But-
do it.
But it's just so funny, like how, like, you know, the image of Japan, like when you're in Japan and people who never came here, or maybe just came here for 2 weeks, is so fucking different.
Yeah.
You know, they all have their image of Japan is in a certain way, like they learn it from a movie or something, you know.
It's magical.
Actually, like just by using AI.
But Japan is pretty magical in some places.
Yeah, it is,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Like
you got this
you
beautiful.
use AI, okay, like Midjourney or some shit like that, and you go like just I tested that the other day. I was curious. I thought about this, and I was curious. I'm like, just render a Japanese girl, and this
Uh-oh.
and it spit out. She was not underage, okay, so that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
First thing I was thinking AI is dirty.
But
But she had big no.
no, the girl was like very straight, long black hair, wearing something that resembles like a yukata or kimono, you know, no makeup whatsoever.
Really?
And I'm like, you know, like this is totally not the image of a Japanese woman that I have in mind since I've been here for so long, you know, because here they wear like this. How many times you see Japanese women wearing yukata or kimono all the time, you know, for a festival or
My wife sleeps
an
in one.
event.
She's in one right now. She's
But I mean, to
watching
go
us.
outside, I mean, like, you know, they wear like Western clothes, like, you know, other people, I guess, you know. It's just
Wait. Stop. To be fair, did you do American? And it's like some overweight guy and he's like eating a hamburger. He's got a
that
shirt
probably would happen. Yeah, I didn't try that, but you're right. Yeah.
Touche, AI. Touche.
Touche with the stars in the background, the eagles and shit, and like whatever.
Oh, God. Yeah. America. Oh, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Great movie.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah. You gave up on life.
The part that got me the most, like,
Nailed
okay,
it.
not the most, but that kind of intrigued me the most was like when the puppets have sex, and I'm like, that looks so natural. That looks like the real thing. What the hell? How did they do that with the puppets?
Oh, God. It was like 20 minutes long, too.
Yeah, it was so long. Like, I mean, shit.
I mean, I went outside, I smoked a cigarette, I came back, I'm like, oh, they're still fucking. Oh, Jesus.
Still fucking. We just needed like 2 minutes of that. Just cut the whole thing.
Mm.
But I think it was part of the joke, right? Like they just went on and on.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Fuck, that was a great movie though. I love that one.
Rehearse that.
Yeah, they did. They probably practiced like the puppeteer. Like, how do you fuck like this? Like,
I got carpet tunnel because of it. Oh, the union's gonna kick my ass now.
I have like three strings. How do I manage? Like, what the shit?
I trade my fingers in bows. So
is that the reverse cowgirl? I don't know, man.
Oh, dude. Oh, the Boston Duster. Don't try it. Never works out well for anybody. Oh, God.
Fucking hell.
Oh, the Cleveland Tunnel. But so photography.
Yeah, okay, that thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's the thing I'm doing.
Your job. Okay.
Job, yes.
So when you do a photo shoot, let's say you're going out and you're doing a photo shoot like in a studio, how much stuff do you bring? How many cameras? Do you bring like a big suitcase or do you
I'm pretty much a light traveler, honestly. Like I bring like usually just that one camera. Sometimes I may bring a backup, but I often don't even use it. So I bring that and I bring some lighting, mostly LED lights, big, like just the big square ones. You just put
those?
that up, like, yeah. And or sometimes I need like more of the lines. Yeah, so I don't bring that much gear, honestly. So I've seen photographer who they do more like commercial shooting.
Yeah.
I mean they wouldn't do erotic anything, you know. And they bring like the big ass battery, the big ass light with the battery on it. It's just like a bunch of batteries, you know. It's just like amazing to see that, like all the machinery into this. And I'm like, I don't do it that much. I just like bring the camera, some backup adapters, I guess, and like I don't bring that much.
The
No.
necessities.
Yeah, just that's it. That's it. That's all I need, you know? Yeah.
That's cool.
And maybe I need to bring some slime or whatever because, you know, that happens in the shoot, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about like the outfits? Like a lot of your outfits are really, really, I mean, they're sexy and just, I mean, it's hard to buy, I guess you could say.
Yeah, but they're usually owned by the models. So
So a lot of the times, how do you meet these models? That like, I mean,
well, I mean,
they put slime all over their breasts. I mean, how do you meet girls like that?
Well, they come to me actually. They send me messages. Sometimes I post some ads saying I'm looking for a model for for a certain kind of idea. But often, like I already know enough people to just go like, "Hey, that would be a good fit for that person." I just message them. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But often, like I have people just messaging me,
Yeah,
and it's like, "I'd love to do a shoot with you." Like the last one with the slime, she did that. She sent me a message, and she
the girl with the blonde hair.
yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
She was
beautiful
amazing.
photos.
Yeah, thank
beautiful
you.
photos.
No, she was fun to work with. Like I remember like taking photos of her and like after that we had a little chat and like she was talking about how she loves to read and like she loves like exploring the human condition kind of thing and like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a reader too, believe it or not.
Yeah. So
I've got so many fucking books. Oh God. Books are like records. You can't
I'm
throw them
so
out.
slow at reading. You know, I would love to read more, but I don't.
Yeah.
You know
You know how you do it?
what?
This is how you read.
Okay.
Okay, because I know you're about as busy as I am. I'm so fucking busy.
Yeah,
I
know.
I'm stupid busy. To be honest, I shouldn't even be drinking. I'm so busy. But what you do is you wake up early. You wake up, all right. So if you're supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock to like start your day, wake up an hour earlier, make coffee, sit down, don't check your phone, don't do anything, and just like set aside that 1 hour for reading. And when you don't have anything to do, no internet to check, nothing like that, no distractions, no nothing, that 1 hour is like an hour that you have of pure focus. And then you sit down and you read, and that's how I read. And I read a lot of boring books, to be honest. I mean, most of the time I read business books. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I'm an entrepreneur.
You're a businessman.
Well, I mean, I'm an artist, but I'm a businessman. I got business cards and everything.
You're an entrepreneur.
Well, the thing is, it's just
That
like
big ass French word for some reason.
no, rendezvous is the crazy French word. Spell that.
Is it?
Fader spell rendezvous. Nope. RON rendezvous. There's got to be an A in there. There's a vowel. No, dude.
You know what it means literally?
All right, hold on. I should know this since I said it. Rendezvous. Okay, so literally, we use it as a meeting place.
Yeah.
So it should be meeting place, right?
Well, okay. Funny enough,
I know I'm
literally it means rende means like rend means to get there. So like get there.
Yeah.
You get there. That's what it means.
So hey, you get there.
You
You
get
get there when you get there, and that's the rendezvous. So wait, rendezvous is a verb in France?
Rende is a verb. Fou is the pronoun. It's you.
So you get there.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
it.
That's it.
Spell it.
Like RENDEZVOUS.
Canadian.
Fucking Canadians, I know. American.
Oh, dude, guilty as charged. Look how I wear my hat.
That's the thing that struck me the most. Like, I mean, I love like linguistics and etymology, you know. And as I learned English, and when I was like really young, I was like, why do they use all those French words, but they don't use them the same way that we do? So
Why is it?
I don't
Garage
know.
is garage,
I don't
though,
know.
isn't it? Garage.
Garage is the same thing. That's fine.
What about blue? I know isn't blue
Blue?
French? Blue.
Kind of sounds like it. Maybe
Yeah.
I never actually explored that one. Yeah, maybe.
God, dude, I'll be honest. I'm kind of a Frenchophile. I got a lot of French friends.
Yeah, I saw that. Like you had a podcast with the other guy the other day. It was
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
He was writing his like a
His
whole
book,
life, like diary or something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. That was a great podcast.
Mm.
But my point is like when I went to France, like I've been to France like 3 times or whatever. But anyway, when I went to France to hang out with Jesse, tattoo artist and stuff, him and his friends spoke French differently than other people spoke French. They spoke like their tattooers is so slangy, and slang French is the best. They don't say oui, they say bleh,
What?
bleh.
What? That's how I say it.
That's it. Bleh. Yeah, bleh, bleh, bleh.
Now I'm
Dude,
Arnold
it's so
Schwarzenegger.
raw, dude. I fucking love it, dude. I'm like, dude, I want to learn French, but I want to talk like that.
Exactly. That's the best way to talk it, you know, like.
Bleh.
It's like when I meet a Japanese and they just like learn like standard Parisian French, I'm like, nah, I don't want that shit.
Well, that's how we all learn like Japanese, though. Like, watashi wa Johnny desu. Onakasuite desu ka? Right? Like, really?
Yeah, when I started speaking Japanese, it kind of sounded like that. But you know, like through the years, like, I mean, I was married to somebody from Osaka.
Uh-oh.
Then I dated with somebody from Kyoto.
Kansai bin.
Yeah, all the Kansai bin is like all mixed up right now, you know?
Mhm.
And like the worst shit, like that's the one thing that always stuck with me is like, I speak with a lot of people from Osaka at my work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
How many?
yeah.
I can speak it.
But you know, the first thing I learned really quick because it was confusing everybody
Hey.
is the word jibun.
Jibun.
You know jibun?
I probably should know jibun. Oh, that's Kansai bin?
No, it's not Kansai bin, but
Jibun. What's jibun?
Jibun.
Jibun. Fucking explain it
All
to
right,
me.
I'll explain it. Okay.
See, this is why I don't speak Japanese to Western people. Actually,
Okay.
But faders, I speak Japanese pretty decently, all right? I've been here for fucking ages.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm decently fine, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, I never speak with Western people because whenever you speak with Western people, they say something that you don't know, right? And then they're like, what? What? You've been living here for all these words and you don't know the word for footwort? Oh, I bet you know the word for herpes. I'm like, actually, I do. You know, but it's just
I get that too. Like they like testing me with like some like rare disease word. I was like, oh, that means you know that word. It's like, no, like it's not a word I use every day. For
I know,
fuck's
but
sake,
I'm not insulting you by saying
No, I
this,
know.
though, but I'm just saying that's
I'm
why.
gonna explain. Maybe that's a tip for everybody. Like,
Yeah. So
Jibun-
that's my tip.
okay.
That's my tip. So what's
if you're in Tokyo,
Mhm.
jibun means like if you're talking, you say jibun. It means your own thing.
jibun,
Okay.
so it's like my story.
Like
or my situation. Oh, this is my thing.
Jibun no 何々, like it's my thing, whatever. Okay.
Mhm,
Jibun no jitensha is my bicycle. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But get this. If you say that in Osaka,
Mhm.
jibun means the person you're talking to. So if in that case I say jibun no jitensha, it means your bicycle. So imagine this. I was using jibun all the time and I stopped using it because of that. Because if I would say it in Tokyo, it meant myself. But if I said that to anybody in Osaka, it meant them. So it was confusing everybody.
What do you mean? This is my pencil. It's your pencil, dick. No. Okay, cool. I would
Yeah.
like oreno. Like
Yeah.
oreno,
Well,
oreno.
yeah.
Like casual. Jibun. Okay, cool. Wow, you learned.
Yeah.
Faders, today we learned something.
Today we learned the more you know.
The more. Yeah, that's
With
right.
the star and shit.
Holy shit, jibun. How come I not know? See, I learned Japanese.
The thing is, I'm sure you've heard it before, but
Yeah.
it's just never something you want to use, you know. So that's fine. I'm not judging or anything, you know.
No, you should judge.
Okay, your Japanese sucks now.
Yeah, I know it does. Dude, I learned Japanese from like izakayas and bars and just like hanging out with friends.
Well,
So
shit,
I never went to a
you
school.
know.
I got to go to a school and like fucking straighten out my grammar, dude. I really
Yeah.
should. I know. It's at the point where it's just like,
Well, at
it's
this
not
point, you don't.
embarrassing, but it's
No,
kind
but
of
at this
embarrassing.
point, like you've spoken it so much, it's like, why would you go back? You know, like,
to straighten it out and stuff, to speak more like
nah,
perfectly.
man. It's like you said, you learn it in bars and everything. I learned it mostly online and shit.
Did you really?
Well, yeah. So like when I came here and I started speaking to people, like some other foreigners who learn it from like textbooks or whatever, they go like, how the fuck did you learn that kind of Japanese? It's like, well, just from online, I guess, whatever. Like I knew all like the online references or like some memes and shit like that. So like, so the Japanese were like, oh, you know this? Oh, I'm surprised. And the foreigners are like, what the hell? Where did you learn your Japanese from?
Yeah, that's another
Yeah,
thing when you
whatever.
speak Japanese. People are impressed that you know a word. Like, you say, like no, not
You
a
know
word.
a word. That's good.
Watashi wa.
Yeah.
No. Like, for example, if I say bimio, like, how do you know bimio? Like, it's something that's like a secret word that opens up like a secret door where there's gold or
But
something.
also what I hate is like the textbooks. Like, I mean, I never really learned much from the textbooks, but when I read them, it's like, oh, like, okay, it's from Japan. They should know that nobody fucking speaks that way, and yet they write it down that way.
No, but like it's the same thing in all languages, though.
It is. It
Yeah,
is. You're
Hello,
right.
How
you're
are
right.
you? I'm fine, thank you.
No,
This is a
not
door.
that. You know,
This is a door.
when I learned English, it was all like oh, hello, Tom. How do you do? How do you do? And it's like, nobody fucking says, how do you do? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right. Nobody says it. I don't say it anymore.
Wait, do you say it?
All the time.
You say it?
No, I never say it.
Come on, man. Oh, you never said that.
How do you do? I do fine. And you? I do.
But then it makes me wonder, like, where did they take that wording from? Was it like,
What
was it
do I
older
do?
style, or like, I don't know, like, I don't know how that works, but
I think it's Celtic.
something like that.
It all comes down to the Druids.
Yes, let's go with that. Fucking druids, man.
Druids.
Druids.
On the pointy little hats and shit. I see that, I think of KKK. It makes me pissed off. Fuck the KKK and the Druids. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. I'm not taking photos of you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought I could document that. I don't know.
Well, you know, we are live. Do you think there's like a population of Druids that are like, well, fuck you too, Johnny. Fuck you. I've been a Druid for 4 years now, and
I've been watching your podcast for 4 years just for like the moment that you're gonna say, I'm gonna have an artist photograph you or something like that. And they're like,
Enough
oh,
is
well, you know
enough.
what? Eat shit, man. I've been waiting this whole time for this shit. I don't like your podcast anymore.
Oh, dude, trust me. They tried to fucking blacklist me, dude, a couple of times, dude.
Wait,
Fucking-
what, for real?
No. When me and Tom were doing the podcast, we used to get really belligerent and drunk and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
We get some emails and shit when the whole cancel culture was big and shit. And yeah, it was just like, oh, delete. Wait, should I respond? Dude, you think
I do that too. I don't care.
Yeah, you know, I've received a lot of bad emails. Do you think I'm gonna fucking like read it and be like, you know what, maybe you're right? No, I fucking delete. Ah.
Well, it's shit I get, man. Like I get people like I recently not so much, but like
Yeah, what kind of emails do you get? I mean, your stuff is like when you have the girls in the plastic bag.
okay. So get this. So I used to be part of.
Wait, hold on. Let me get comfortable. This is gonna be a good story. Yeah. I've been waiting for us to hang on. We've been meaning to do this for a long time, and I'm so glad we waited until. So this is like.
I thought you forgot me for a second. And I'm like, I think he's just busy. So I'm like,
do you know how busy I am? If
I look. I saw that. I think he's just busy. Yeah.
Dude, if I showed you my calendar and all this shit, I got all this stuff. Dude, I just came back from Kagoshima. I got to go to fucking Izu next week.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I like Izu. Yeah.
No, I love Izu. I'm gonna go there. I mean, it's great. It's this amazing event.
You're going to Namazu, or like where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna go to this outdoor underground music festival. They got me in this World War II bunker. That's
in Izu.
Yeah. It's
Shit, really? That
dude,
exists?
I'm gonna show you some video.
Fuck,
it's like in that concrete tunnel that goes down into like this area and stuff. And I gotta go down there.
Legit bunker.
Yeah,
Shit.
kinda,
Okay.
yeah. I have no idea what the purpose originally was for, but it's really old. And I'm gonna set up like all these black lights and paintings, and I'm gonna like live paint for like 12 hours. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll live paint all night, but it's like at this campground. Dude, it's like the most awesome. I gotta plug this. Okay.
Plug it in.
Okay.
Plug it in real deep.
Creators, for all you guys that's watching this live right now, the More Than Music guys, More Than Music Japan, Google it, look it up and stuff. They produce some of the best parts. Justin's been on the podcast before. Justin, the organizer. They produce some of the best parties and events in Japan. Their events are absolutely amazing. The bands and DJs that they book, Dembski, holy smokes, Dembski, the shamisen-is. It's like a heavy metal band that only plays shamisen, dude.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. More Than Music has like this amazing collective of bands and musicians, dude, and like the coolest fucking people. I love them. I love every single person that's in that organization. They're so great. And anyway, they've came to the point where they're organizing a festival, which is happening on. It's like the last. Just go to the website because I'm kind of drunk. I don't want to say the wrong date, but go to the website, check it out and stuff. It's like the last weekend of September and stuff. And they get this festival. They have this huge mega campgrounds that's in Izu. It's like the size of like Shinjuku, right? It's huge. They got all these different
You can't
sections.
stay there, or like
Dude, fucking yeah, you got to stay there. It's like a 3-day
it's
event.
a 3-day thing. Okay, all right, yeah.
It's a 3-day event with like so many bands. There's like an incredible amount of bands.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, take a look at this. Here, I'll put it up.
Oh wow, okay.
Look at this.
It's a big map and like the whole
They get a train.
camp and
You get on
you got a train to go around the
it's
thing.
like this goofy little kind of like train that goes around from like this area where there's going to be whatchamacallit. There's going to be like stage here, a stage here, a stage there. I'm in Indian Village where there's going to have like all these like mega like kind of like jungle gym things or Indian
Oh my
fort.
God. Okay.
Isn't that insane? Here, Faders, I'm gonna put this up for all you guys who are watching us live on whatchamacallit, YouTube. But yeah, that's the the festival. Oh, the festival
That
like
thing,
map.
go there. Just go there.
Dude, it is so crazy. So I'm gonna be in this
Awesome, man.
underground like thing, whatever. It's like this concrete like thing, and I'm gonna bring in all these candles and shit. Just going in,
Yeah.
black lights and candles. And I was like, hey, is there gonna be a DJ down there? And they're like, oh yeah, we've got a DJ stage, which is really close. You can hear the music. I'm like,
Wow.
can I bring my own speakers? They're like, yeah. So I'm gonna bring like my own speakers and stuff. I'm gonna be playing drum and bass and shit while I'm painting. Or
Shit,
whatever.
that's pretty good, man. That's awesome.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
my point is, I am so busy this month. I am so busy.
No, I get it, man. I'm not judging that. Yeah.
So I've been wanting to podcast with you. And I've been wanting to podcast once or twice a week, but it's just like I just don't have the time, you know?
It takes a long time, man.
And then I,
Can't do this.
when I'm like doing like all my other jobs, and then when I finish all that stuff and I can finally go in the studio and start painting it, I can only paint for like a couple of hours because I just get so like I get so sleepy, you know?
Well, it's like me, like okay, I don't have events or anything like that, but like I tend to sit like just like be a recluse like all the time because I'm just like at home or at a cafe always creating stuff.
Yeah.
And I never like then at some point I'm like, oh, I wish I could have met a friend today or just go out. Like I didn't plan in advance to do something. So I just end up like spending all the free time working on shit, you know? So it's like, okay.
That's good. That's what like a real artist does. Like
I think so, yeah. That's what happens. Like,
real right here, you know?
The real deal. I'm the real deal.
Yeah, yeah. No, I say the same thing when people talk about my art. Like, oh my God, you're such an artist. I'm like, yeah, dude, I got colitis. What's colitis? Well, in Japanese, they call it colitis, and that's a different story, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not a clitoris, but whatever.
Do you want to hear the story?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so, all right. As I told you, I thought I had this huge problem in my stomach and stuff. And basically it was due to stress and a bad diet, not sleeping.
Drinking too much.
Yeah.
Too much pretty parties.
Yeah, that. So anyway, I felt like I got shot in my stomach. So I go to the doctor. Long story short, by the way, this is the edited story because of time.
Yeah.
So I go to the doctor and the doctor gives me an MRI. I get the MRI done and stuff. And the doctor, he's like, oh, no, oh my God, you've got colitis. And he's pointing kind of like at my bottom
big
part,
blotch on the screen, you know, like, hey, there's blood there.
Well, he showed me that, and then he started pointing like this, like you got colitis, you know. And he's in a chair that's higher than me, and I'm like, wait a second, colitis, and he speaks English, right? So I'm like, doctor, I've got colitis. So basically, you're saying I got a pussy in my stomach? He goes with a straight face. He goes, no, it's not that. No, you've got colitis. Your intestines are bleeding because of stress and a bad diet. I'm like, doctor, that was a joke. That was like the best joke I've ever said in my whole entire life.
But never.
No, he got it, but he's such a serious person that he just like, no, it's not that.
Too serious.
Dude, have you ever had a patient say something?
It's not that.
But for me saying that, do you think that could be a disorder? Like, no, it's not that disorder. No. I had a patient earlier that had that. No, this is completely different. Your intestines are
the run of the mill kind of thing. You just see that every day.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I think it's great.
That was a
just
great
like,
joke. No, it's not that.
Disappointed.
I called my sister because my sister, she studied medicine and stuff. She's kind of like a psychiatrist. So I called her up. I'm like, hey, Bree, so, I've got colitis and, what should I do? Like, I mean, the doctor said I should change my diet and I got to do this and that. And she's like, what are you talking about? What?
Colitis.
She goes, it's colitis.
Colitis.
I'm like, it's not colitis?
Is it because like the Latin thing or whatever? Like, and it's just, oh my God.
I don't
shit
know.
Going on at the same time.
I think I really offended my sister though. She's like, wait, is this a joke? Is this a joke?
This is a joke because I don't like it.
Tell him, Mom.
You don't like it? I won't give a fuck.
I told my mom that joke. That story, which the joke is involved in it.
And she's like, okay.
No, my mom, my stepdad thought it was hilarious. We're all drinking. My dude, I fucking love my mom, my stepdad. They're drinkers.
Yeah.
They love to drink. And so when we get together, we drink and we tell stories and stuff.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
We just get together. I told that story after a couple of drinks and they thought it was hilarious. And then the next day I was hanging out with them and then my stepsister and her family. And anyway, My stepsister's like, "Hey, Johnny, I mean, you lost a lot of weight and stuff. Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Well, I've got colitis."
It's
And
a colitis.
and then my stepdad goes, "Don't tell the story." I'm like, "Come on, it's the best.
Come
story.
on.
That's all I got tonight."
I've been dying to say it.
That's
That's
all the
why
material.
I came.
Is that like a stand? This is all the material I got. Mic drop.
Shit, I was thinking of doing comedy. I'm not sure about that, but like, fucking hell, man.
Stand up?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well,
Dude, you're a great photographer, man. Do they go together?
no.
Like your photography's awesome.
Like I do like separate accounts for separate things. So I was like, okay, I don't want to mix that up.
I do that too.
Yeah. So, no, I used to do a long time ago, like some stupid videos online. That was even before YouTube, like and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then like nowadays, I just like it's just a way I speak. People laugh all the time, so I was like, okay, like, and people tell me I'm funny. I was like, I don't think I'm that funny. I'm just like,
Oh, I get that all the time too.
I'm just telling you this is shit. Like I'm just being direct. Yeah.
I'm just sadistic.
I'm just being a dick. That's all. But I don't know. Maybe I should try a stand up or something and just like.
I think stand up. I've gotten that so many times. I've got a lot of friends. I mean, Faders, as you know, I got a lot of friends that listen. I do stand up.
2 or 3.
Yeah, and the thing is, but we got a mutual friend, Taylor, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
I think
that's Yana. Yeah,
I think
because I used to do drag with him.
See, that's how I know you. And I
Yeah.
recognize your face.
Yeah.
From like a long. You still have blonde hair, right? Short blonde hair.
Oh my god, was it with a wig or like the real hair?
No, you used to have real hair that was short and blonde when you did drag at Gamuso way back in the day, right? Was that you?
I was bleaching my hair. I think it was me. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was a bartender at Gamuso.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. So you
Right?
told me that, and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, and so and I'm a friend of Taylor's. I love Taylor. Taylor's great, man.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah, when you said you did drag, like all of a sudden I was like, really? And you said something whatever, and then I was like, okay, cool. And
yeah,
then
I was doing drag with him. I was the co-host of Tokyo Closet Ball.
Closet Ball. Yeah. That's right.
I was
Okay,
there
cool.
for like I think a year and a half or something.
Maybe.
Like that, so.
Yeah. I've done.
That was fun.
I was bartending during a couple of those shows. Yeah. Because Gamuso does tons of events.
Oh, you do?
Events. Yeah.
So we did that, and then like I remember like with the same kind of crew or group, like we did like some movies and shit. That was so wild, man.
You guys did movies?
Oh man, there's that guy, that tall Swedish guy that everybody loved because
he left, right?
No, he's still
here?
He's still in Japan, but like I don't know what he does now. But
okay, sorry to interrupt.
But I did the movie with him, and like apparently he's still showing that to everybody.
The Dusty Blockers or something.
The Bloody Knockers.
The Bloody.
Wait,
knockers.
how the fuck do you know that? I never told you about it.
I meant the Swedish guy. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no,
different guy. No. Taylor showed it to me.
He did?
Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing a podcast, and he started talking about his movie and stuff. He's like,
"What the fuck? Everybody saw that movie."
Oh yeah, I saw that movie twice. But the thing is,
man.
All right. The thing is, all right. This is how it came up. We were talking about.
Yeah.
We were talking about like people learning language or something.
Yeah.
And this is so long ago, after like a billion beers. So my memory kind of fades me. But he's like, man, you don't really need to know language. You just know how to speak it. And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about, Taylor? He's like, listen, I did this movie. And in this movie, we had a Japanese actress that couldn't speak a word of English, but she memorized the words and how to say them.
She did, yeah.
So we had this scene where we're fighting this girl, and we had to have dialogue, and she couldn't speak any English, so she had to learn all the words. So she's like, you guys are bad, and I'm going to fight you in your face.
Fuck, I said that was Elizabeth or something.
Something like that. And I'm like,
yeah, man.
Shut the fuck up, dude. That's not true. He's like, hold up, bitch. And so he pulls it up, and he shows me the movie. So we watched the movie together. It was like a popcorn moment. And then all of a sudden he's like, yo, here it is. And it comes up, and she's like, you guys are dead now. Today. I'm like,
she was all in pink or something. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, she couldn't speak a word of English.
Man,
memorize the words.
The funny thing is, like, people tell me that they watch the movie all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck? I never showed it to anyone.
That's the
And like
ultimate B movie.
Taylor showed it to somebody, and then Yukito, the guy I just mentioned, like it showed that to people all the time.
Can I play that at the on my next film festival?
Okay, sure, go on.
Oh my God! Can I please play that at the next film festival? I would love. Why didn't I think?
Tell me when you're gonna do it so I can be there or
December
bring
4th.
Yeah, okay.
December 4th. Yeah,
But the thing is, like, I thought that it's like, okay, to me, this is such a low quality. It's not even B. It's like C movie or something, you know.
pretty bad.
Yeah, it is fucking bad. Like,
did you only get one bottle of wine?
I did. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
should have brought more. I didn't think of that.
No. I just realized we're out. But no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm thinking out loud when I'm waiting.
Okay. So like, fuck. I mean, like okay. Like those two showed that movie to so many people, and then they see me and they go like, "Wait a minute, I saw you before." It's like, no, you didn't. I never met you before. Like, no, I saw you somewhere. And then they mentioned some movie, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, I can't believe like you got all of you guys saw that movie.
Yeah,
it's like shit, man. And the worst is like I just played as a woman in the whole movie, and then wait, there's that one short scene as a guy. You don't even see my face, and I'm like, for fuck's sake,
amazing
man.
ankles.
So shit, man. Oh, the weird shit I've done in my life. Okay, that's cool.
Tell me about it. But dude, I get recognized every so often. Like the last time I got recognized from Got Fitted Japan, which is completely random. It was like actually at this intersection right up here, which is Yamato. No,
it's not
it's Komazawa Dori going down the hill.
Oh, okay,
from Ebisu going down and stuff, and then there's that the street that goes up to fucking Dakanyama.
Mm-hmm.
I was riding my bike, and I'm riding my bike, and I ride a BMX, so you're kind of like basically standing. It was like a green walkway, right? So like what you call it? There's like a section where like there's like a time where like the whole intersection has all green lights, so people can just go any which way, right? Kind of like Shibuya Scramble.
Yeah.
And so I'm riding my bike, and then I'm riding, and it was like two white dudes and a Japanese or an Asian girl. I don't know if she's Japanese. I don't want to get racist. An Asian girl. And anyway,
she was from Mongolia. You didn't know that? What the hell?
Possibly. I didn't even. I saw her for a second, right? I'm riding my bike like this, and this girl goes, "Got Fitted Japan," and then I just looked over, and I was like, "Yay!" And then I just rode my bike
over, and then you just like ran into a pole or something.
Yeah, and then here I am. I teleported, and here it is. Yeah.
No, I get that sometimes, man. Like, I mean, like I forgot about shit I've done, and then people like just, hey, I've seen you before you win that thing. It's like, fucking hell, I forgot about this.
Yeah, well, now they're gonna recognize you for your photography, man.
Yeah, well, but I don't show my face.
No, because of this.
Because of this.
Yeah.
Now you guys know better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying no to doing drag again or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know about you, but like, I mean, when I do something, I say photographer right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I do a lot of visual arts as well.
Yeah.
So like to me, like I kind of rotate like anything I do. So I'm gonna do some creation, work on some artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, okay, well, it was not entirely photography, but it was something else. And then like, I kind of have many projects on the side.
Yeah.
And then like years later, it's like, oh yeah, I have an idea for that. Like then I finally do that project again. Then I finally finish it like a year or two later,
Yeah, that's
so
yeah.
Shit, man, like fucking art.
Dude, sometimes, dude, it takes fucking forever.
Shit, I have like photos that I've taken like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I still didn't put them up.
Well, you don't have to.
No, I want to, but like the thing is, like I was supposed to make them like a series of like them becoming robots or something like that, and it's not done yet. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna wait for that because I'm making like pages that look like fake web page, like product pages about them. So I was like, this is kind of like a part of the fun, So yeah, there's so many things like I've done like where like. Like there's some things I've done right now and it's done right away, Oh, but there's some things like, I started like 2 years ago. Then I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
And it just stops there for a while, and then like a year later, it's like, oh wait, that thing I did. So then you start working on that, and then it's done. You know, like 3 years later, for fuck's sake.
Oh, okay. It's like fixing an old car or something, right?
Yeah, and you finally do it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I told you there was that one of the photos I showed at the gallery. There was like that one dominatrix with like, covered in slime and everything. Like she's like the expert, like in like she's Hinako, like the mistress Hinako, and like she's an expert in like all kind of fetishes. Okay. I went to a studio to film that, and her studio is like she owns the studio. She has like 3 floors in the basement filled with like all like S&M stuff and like all the whips. She has like 1,000 whips and shit like that. You know,
1,000 whips?
I kid you not, man.
I thought you only needed one, like Indiana Jones.
I don't know if she used one like per day or something like that. I don't know how that
You gotta
works.
wash them. Maybe,
I don't know.
maybe they're like socks. They're like socks.
Next time I do drag, I'll borrow some of them or something like that. Yeah, you fucker, you know. So yeah, we did it there, and like when I like the thing is, I brought my equipment, but it was not compatible with some of the lighting, and I was like, "Fuck." Okay, so I just do everything I can, and then I take the photos and I look at this like, "Fuck, it's full of noise, man. I can't. This looks like shit."
Really?
And then like a year later, some AI came out, like a denoise AI. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that. And then they come out like super sharp, clear. And I'm like, I can't believe this. I just had to wait for a year for them to finally come out like the way I meant them to be.
That is fucking crazy,
That's
dude.
so weird. Like I did that, and I was like, fuck, this is perfect. It looks so gorgeous. Like there's no noise whatsoever. So there you go. Sometimes, you know, like, yeah, just time.
Yeah,
That's
time.
it.
I should do the same thing with this podcast.
Shit.
It would give us 30 years, kind of like this wine.
Yeah, exactly. We'll start this podcast right now and you just put it up in a year later.
Oh my gosh. Can we Uber Eats wine? Is that possible?
Maybe. I
How
never
would it
tried.
take? I never tried it. I don't use Uber Eats. My wife does. Do you use Uber Eats?
I have Uber Eats.
Can we get wine? Should we go to beer? I don't want to go to the store because the thing is, like, once you leave this place and you come back, the momentum's lost.
I know, right?
That's the problem. When you do a podcast, you just got to keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And then if you take a break, you can take a break, but only for 5 minutes. Because if you leave and then you come back, you're like, okay, and we're back. It's been like an hour, you know?
Hold on. So like there's like Liquor Mountain and
Yeah, that's it. That's the place. Anything called Liquor Mountain is good.
Okay.
Oh, they only have beer? No.
They only have that one beer. That's it. Like that's all they have.
What's that shit that they got in America? The White Claw? Is that what the Water Claw?
I don't know, man.
Is it called the White Claw? It's kind of like a white.
What do you want to? What do you want to get though? Like,
I don't know. How long will it take?
it says 20 minutes.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, let's get some booze.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get another bottle of wine. Because if you're drinking wine and you drink another bottle of wine, that's good. But if you drink wine, you drink. Oh, beer's okay though.
There's like Cono Pinot Noir, I guess. There's that.
Pina colada, right? That's that fancy way to say pina colada.
Fucking yeah. What is that shit? Sangria. Okay.
No, dude. Oh my God, dude. That'll give me cavities. It's bad for my health, sir.
Do you want beer or wine?
What do you feel like?
I don't know, man. Anything is good for me now. Like, I'm feeling it.
Well, we just finished a bottle of really nice wine. It's gonna be really difficult to top this. So
Let's get beer.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think getting beer, you can't go wrong with beer. I mean,
what is that thing? Maho IPA. What is that?
That's Monk. No, I'm joking. Whoa! I almost said a really bad word. Let's try it. Go for it. How much is it?
It's 2,800.
2,800 yen for
Yeah.
how many?
For get one free. What the fuck?
For 2 of those?
For 3.
3 beers
No,
is like
not-
$30. No,
not
just
really.
get Asahi Super Dry, man.
If they have it, hold on.
What beer
Should
mountain?
they have Budweiser? What the fuck? They must have the Asahi then.
Yeah.
Shit, where's the Asahi? Come on.
Just go to the say beer.
It says Uber. Champagne. Where's the beer? Just give me a beer. Beer. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Fuck, where is it?
Well, that Uni.
How did they have Budweiser but not Asahi? They have an Elvis. Elvis juice. What the fuck?
Elvis juice. Oh, that's some Harry Potter kind of weird shit.
Okay.
What about the punk IPAs? Okay.
The punk IPAs? Did you see that?
Yeah, all right. I'm looking at prices at this point.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my life. Wait, is this 1,200? Is that for 3 or how?
1,200 for 3.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Man, I don't mind.
For 3 though? I mean,
yeah.
shit.
Okay. For 6, you can get this.
What is that?
What's
Pilsner, right?
Radburger?
6 can. So it's like 1,500. Wait, Senko Haku Goju yen, 1,550 yen for a whatchamacallit, a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Kind of expensive, but it's kind of a nice beer. Fuck it, let's get it. Whatever.
Yeah. Am I get food too, or like?
Are you hungry?
A little bit.
Yeah, get whatever you want, man. It's all good.
But they don't have that.
Yo, this is great for the podcast, by the way.
This is great. Wonderful.
This is gonna be like one of the shorts that I do. It's gonna be like 2 old guys ordering food on Uber. I'm like, should I push this button or this button?
Can you order multiple things in multiple places?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know. Lawson.
Like my wife does all this stuff. Wait, there's Lawson?
There's Lawson in there.
Just get the beer from Lawson.
Oh, did they have it?
Of course they
They do. Oh, they had the Asahi right there.
Beer Mountain? Was it Beer Mountain? Liquor Mountain?
Beer Mountain, yeah.
Beer Mountain?
Fuck yourself.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, the selection was actually pretty decent. The price is a little iffy, but yeah, Beer Mountain, you're second to Lawson. Lawson, you're second to none.
Yeah, where did I put it? Yeah, there it is.
There we go.
2 of them, 4.
Wait, how much? They're normal price, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's get fucking 10.
10?
Let's roll deep.
Jesus.
Wait, I gotta work tomorrow? I gotta
have to
wake
work
up
tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, let's just get 5 each.
5, okay. 5 each. I'm not gonna drink 5.
Right. Right, you're riding a bike, right? What kind of bike do you have? Do you got a Mama Cherry?
No. No.
You got a Mama Cherry, you could do 10.
No.
Wait, you got your street rider?
Yeah, just like a normal e-bike.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, let's get 2 each. That'll be fine.
It's not the.
Dude, do you do yoga?
No, why?
Dude, because you're crossing your legs like that. I can't cross my legs like that.
You
Jesus
can't?
Christ.
This is normal for me.
That's normal for you. Yeah, that's what I'm asking if you do yoga. That's not normal for me. Like this right here burns. Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Oh
what
my
food
God.
do we get? Like the fucking chicken shit there? Like,
I don't need food.
you don't eat food? Okay.
I know I don't need food. No, I'm
I'll
fine.
eat food. I'll
No,
have food,
I'm totally
man.
cool. The best podcast ever. This is where everybody gets bored and like, oh, fuck this. Change the channel. Click, 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 click. Haha. I know how old
The
you are.
best podcast ever.
Worse.
For how long do you do it usually?
Usually I try to go for an hour, but this is just, I mean, since we're live and I haven't seen you in like such a long time, I mean, we're just, and this right here, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's live. So like, we're just having fun. So yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and basically all I wanted to do is like just like hang out with you, number 1, and B, promote your photography, number 2. And 3 was like hang out with you, drink with you. There we go.
Drink. There's the drink. There's a drink part. There's something into it. Okay, I ordered some chicken, but I don't know.
Yeah, just order the food. When it comes to the food, order for yourself. For me, I'm completely fine.
Okay, so I just ordered some chicken then.
Yeah, I'm on the liquid diet tonight.
Liquid diet.
No, it's pretty awesome. Probably somewhere out there in the world, somewhere there's somebody that's in their basement by themselves that's really lonely, that's watching us and having a drink too. And they're like, oh my God, you know what? I was all by myself. I was so lonely, but now I'm hanging out with you guys and I'm drinking with you guys. This is so awesome. So
yeah,
for you, that guy out there or girl, you know, or whatever, you know, come by. It's great to hang out with you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Trying to the drop off. Shit, like I thought I was gonna deliver at my place, not your place. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I haven't delivered it to here.
Go to checkout. Address seems far away. Well, no shit, I'm not home.
Let's deliver it to North Korea. Dude, I will pay 2,000
So,
yen
yeah,
for that. Here, let me,
I'll pay for that.
dude. I'll pay that to you, man. I'll give you that 2,000 yen. Let's just see what happens.
Hold on. Let's try.
Somebody in North Korea is like, "Thank you.
Thank you so
What-
much for your
what is-
generosity.
What is beer?" They drink it. They're like, "Oh, this is the best."
Wait, hold on. So, fuck, I have to change the current location.
Yeah, change it to current location.
The fuck? Where's the Lawson now? How does that work?
Try 7-Eleven. There's more 7-Eleven. Wait, yeah, there's more 7-Elevens near here than Lawson.
Hold on.
English is getting tough. Oh my God. It's weird when you start thinking in Japanese and you got to switch it over to English.
I know, right?
Wow.
We'll get it, man. We'll get it. Okay, there's a Lawson. That's a Lawson. They still have the beer, I think. They must have the beer. How would you be a Lawson?
Oh
without
my
the beer?
God. If you're in Shibuya
Yeah.
and it's 5 o'clock at night and they have the cutoff and you want a Lawson beer to your place, can you do that? Because the convenience stores are going to stop selling alcohol at 5 p.m. It's like,
Wait, what? Really? Even the comedy?
Have you ever been to Shibuya during Halloween?
No, I tend to avoid it.
Good call. But what they do is they put like a curtain. They I don't know where the fuck did they get a curtain? But they put a curtain on the alcohol section.
Really?
So yeah, that mean like you can't obviously you could just move the curtain, but nobody does, right? So the Lawson, which is Lawson, is the one that's in the red light district.
Yeah.
I went in there with some friends and stuff. We're right by the Ruby Room, and it was Halloween. Was it last Halloween? I think it was last Halloween. We're in the area and stuff, and anyway, we went from Ruby Room to my friend's bar, and as we're walking and stuff, I was like, "Let's get a fucking beer." So we walked into that, which called this corner conveni, and I think it was a Lawson, and whatever it was. We walked in, they had a fucking curtain. And I was just like,
Shit.
"What the fuck, dude?" And so they wouldn't serve alcohol, like nothing at all. But you could, okay. But the thing is, the loophole, which is kind of weird, you can go to a bar and you can go to izakaya and you can drink there. That's okay. And some places you're probably able to take a drink out. So
What the fuck, though?
I don't know. It's weird.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So alcohol is going to be banned. But people generally follow the rules. I mean, when they banned smoking on the streets, everybody stopped smoking on the streets. I mean, occasionally you see people smoking on the streets, or people, especially people on their bicycles. People with their bicycles, they don't give a shit. But it's just like, I mean, yeah. Are you okay?
I think I'm fine. Wait. So drop off. This is here.
Wait, are you sure that's your pull out?
You can check.
Hold on, because we got that.
We need the correct address for that.
Oh no, that's right. That's right. We got this that.
The big ass thing there.
Yeah, don't say what that is. Okay, so do the drop off, and the drop off should be like right. Can I zoom in any more?
No.
Okay,
Just go as precise as you can, and I'll add the entrance as well.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
No, hold on. I can do it for you.
Right,
That's
right.
fine.
Is that right?
I know where it is.
There.
No, it's
I gotta move it like that. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. This is great for the audio. I'm gonna keep all this in, by the way. See, no, see, the thing is, when I first came to Japan, I got a job at Kawasaki FM, right? I was a radio personality, and we had all these fucking rules, right? You can't say this, you can't say that. I mean, it was really loose. The people at Kawasaki FM were super cool, but I guess it was like kind of like the policy. They're like, okay, here's all these rules and shit. And this is like way back in the day. This is like fucking 2002, right? So I'm reading all these rules, and everything is like the worst broken English that you can ever imagine. Like it was like, I mean, it was like worse than reading the Bible upside down. It was like, he who shall enter the room with people shall sit down and review these thoughts of like, so I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, so this is, it's like, it was crazy, right?
yeah.
And so anyway, yeah, Kawasaki FM. So wait, what was my point of that? God damn it.
Fuck, my iPhone crashed.
Are you serious?
I'm kid you not.
I didn't know iPhones crashed. What kind of an iPhone is that?
Wait, it came back. What the hell?
Wait,
Okay.
you need a charger?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's okay.
now I know
okay.
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, that's fine.
I got distracted.
The fuck is still like reloading? What the hell's
Here,
going on?
plug it into something. Oh, yeah. So podcast is anarchy radio. You can do anything you want minus the rules.
Okay.
So God Fitted Japan here is anarchy radio. So basically what you see, what you hear is what you get, right? Actually, I'm not even going to edit this episode. This episode, what you're getting
Just raw.
Now that I said that,
Fucking raw
this is
episode
it, man.
there.
We're going punk rock all the way.
Yes. Okay, it's ordered now.
It's ordered?
Yeah, I got my beer and chicken. So
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. 20 minutes, right?
Yes.
Are they
10 to 30, it said. So whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all good. All right, I'm going to pick that. And it says like choose something if something is out of stock, whatever.
Oh, so like a
If
backup.
something is fine, just in case.
So just in case there's no more Asahi Super
Just in
Dry,
case.
get something else. Gotcha.
It said on the Uber apps, like you have to be able to be sober enough to accept the orders. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
They didn't say that.
It said that.
You have to be sober enough to pick up the order.
That's why I got a screenshot.
A sober? It says
Or
sober.
the screenshot didn't work. That's what the iPhone kept pressing.
Send that to me. I would love to post that. You have to be sober enough.
It said you have to be like a certain, like 20 years older or something like that. And then it said you have to be, and then it said you have to be sober enough to accept the order.
Dude,
I tried to take a screenshot, and every time I take a screenshot, it crashed. I didn't get it. But
how many times have Uber drivers came to someplace and like, well, probably all the time, where they're so wasted, like, how did my
where did you put the
food? You know, how probably that happens all the time. Where you have to be sober enough.
I just imagine, like, I mean, being an Uber driver. Shit, you know what? The other day, like, I ordered something on Uber, and I felt fucking bad, man, because I ordered it. Like, I tried to order anything, but it's rare. But if I do, I don't do it when it rains. Okay. But then recently it was raining a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm hungry and I need to get something. So I ordered that. And I kid you not, like just like 10 minutes later, it was fucking flooding. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know rain was coming that bad. Felt so bad, you know? It was, like, normally I never give tips, but in that time, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give something, you know?
Legend. Legend right here. Legend.
But like, okay. The thing is, I'm like, I sent her a message that I'm going to wait for you at the door so you don't have to go up the stairs. You know why?
Nice guy. Typical Canadian. Super nice.
Sometimes. Often I'm an asshole, but not this time. So I go downstairs and the worst part, like, she seemed pretty happy to do all this. She came at my place, like, she was all covered in her, like, vinyl, like, plastic, whatever, like, outfit for, like, against rain, whatever. And
rain jacket.
Yeah, rain jacket, whatever you want to call it.
Raincoat.
Coat or dress, or like it was like.
There's a rain dress?
I don't know. Anyway, she was like, I was like, oh, sorry about the rain. Like, oh, it's fine. Like, it's all smiling. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Everything's chill. Like, what the fuck?
Did they get paid more?
I don't know how it works, man. But like,
you've never done Uber?
I never worked for an Uber.
Neither have I.
No.
Yo, dude, fucking speak. Wait.
I'm gonna do this now.
No, continue your story first.
No, that was it. I was just like, so I did tip her.
Nice.
But like, I'm like, how was she so like happy with this? Because it was just flooding and shit. But she was like, oh, it's fine, just chill, you know, like just didn't care. Like,
I know some people love their job, you know. But
I know some people like rain, but like, I don't know. I mean, I was still surprised, like
dislike rain. But speaking of Uber, which I'm gonna call it Japan, I think it's in November when they changed the laws. But I was reading today.
What?
They're changing tons of laws in November.
Fucking hell!
Everything's changing in November.
Alcohol, but yeah.
Yeah, November. That's it.
Wait, what? Why are they changing November then? Just the alcohol? Like what else?
Well, all right, they're changing which was the Ministry of Transportation. The Ministry of Transportation is in this kind of like conglomerate of like many different different like ministries, right? It's kind of like this. It's huge, right? Anyway, they're like, I guess Uber has been really trying to get more and more involved in Japan, right? Uber thinks that Japan needs Uber, right? And they have Uber right now, but Uber is basically like taxi companies that use higher end cars. So if you need like, let's say a SUV or something like a really nice car to pick you up from the airport and you get an Uber, that's the way to do it. If you get a taxi is fucking a Toyota or a Honda. Whatever. Yeah. But anyway, Uber has been lobbying like a motherfucker here, right?
Okay.
And they actually made it to the point where in November, average citizens like you and me who have a license, a driver's license and a fucking car, you can be an Uber driver here in Tokyo.
Oh,
so
that's surprising. Shit,
yeah.
I didn't think it would happen.
So they're actually like, there's like all these restrictions and all these rules, of course, but still it's kind of like this little like open way where like an average citizen from like, I think it's like from 5 to, it's like 5 to like 2. It's like these weird hours, right?
Fuck?
They get limited hours where like average citizens can be like fucking Uber drivers.
Shit,
right?
Really?
So Uber is going to be a thing here in Japan soon, which is going to be cool. But this is just a test run. There's like this test limit to see if it works or not, right? Because I mean, the taxi companies here are very powerful, very, very, very.
They
powerful,
are, I know,
right?
yeah.
And so when Uber first came here, it came here and it got shut down. And then Uber's like, well, what if we do Uber Eats, right? And then all of a sudden, like the I guess the government or whatever is like, oh, okay, Uber Eats sounds pretty cool, but they got to be on motorcycles, bicycles, or scooters. And that was no problem. That's actually what we're doing tonight, what we just did. And now, but as of like today, what I read in the news today, they're actually going to have like average citizens. And I think this is kind of cool because there's like so many like housewives. You know, 'cause like Japan, all right, Japan for being so modern it does have this kind of old school touch to it where there's a lot of housewives that just stay at home all day and do nothing, right?
Yeah.
They hang out with other housewives and take care of the kids and make fucking lunch and stuff for their family, I guess. Vacuum. Yeah. Actually, I would love that job.
Yeah.
Dude, if my wife made all the money and if my job was just like staying home and painting, like cooking dinner. Fuck,
well, often is because like, you know, you don't have enough like daycare centers and stuff like that. Because you know how it is. Like, I mean, I work with one who has like, she has two children now. And like every time she had to take a leave and it's like, we never know if she's going to come back because of that. Because they have to enroll their kid into some daycare center and they're so limited. They're so small.
So expensive.
There's like expensive waiting lists and everything.
Expensive.
If you can get one, you're super fucking lucky, and she was lucky twice. So
wow,
yeah. So, but I know some people were not that lucky, and then like it's basically like, oh well, now I have to quit my job because now I have to be a housewife, kind of thing. You know, so that's what it is.
But that's actually if they're forced into it. But the thing is, also when they're a housewife, they do have a lot of free time to a degree. True, you know, I mean, once their kids like start going to kindergarten or some shit, right? So the thing is, it's just like. This right here will give them the opportunity to make some money. You got, You've got, what was it? So this year we're supposed to have like, is it 40,000, no, 40 million tourists or something? It's ridiculous.
I love count, but yeah.
A ridiculous number of tourists. And all these fucking tourists that are coming here and shit, they're all like taking taxis and Ubers and stuff, right? They take the trains as like a novelty thing, like, oh, look at, I'm squishing the train. Let's do a selfie, right?
Selfie shit, you know.
And then after a couple of days, they're like, dude, I don't want to get out of train. So they all start taking taxis, right? Like last night, I fucking took a taxi home from fucking Shibuya, right? I could have walked, but I took a taxi. I was drunk. So took a taxi and fucking there's like all these tourists all up and down the streets, like hailing the taxis. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And it took me like maybe 20 minutes.
That shit, didn't know that.
Well, yeah, dude. It's just like,
I bike everywhere, so I never really think of this.
Well, I was drinking, so I couldn't, you know. So the thing is just like, whatchamacallit, if there's Uber and there's more like possibilities for people and Uber, fucking the way that Uber works and stuff, you took an Uber before.
Yeah.
Okay, we know Uber, right? With Uber available, I think it's going to be absolutely amazing for everybody because that means there's going to be more availability for people to get rides. And it's going to be like more ways, easier ways for like housewives or house husbands to like, you know, make some money on the side and stuff, you know? And
maybe so, yeah.
And right now it's super fucking cheap and shit. Because when I read this article, I was like, holy shit! Like, how much would it cost for you to be an Uber driver? Guess what? 1 hour, 880 yen. 800. That's like fucking all right for 880 yen dollars. That's like fucking $2. So you pay fucking Uber maybe like $3. You pay Uber $3 an hour for you to be an Uber driver. That's fucking insane. Because in Tokyo, let's see, if you're gonna like be an
Wow.
Uber driver, where do you go? Shibuya, Shinjuku, Tokyo Station, maybe Ikebukuro, Ueno, Akihabara. I don't know. Maybe Nakameguro, maybe Utenji. All these fucking places. Maybe I don't
Fucking
know. I mean,
about
there's
that, yeah.
so many fucking places.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license
I don't actually. I never drove in my life.
in your life or
I
in
never
Japan?
did. Not in my life. Never did.
In Canada, you didn't drive?
Nope.
Why?
That's a long story, but like my okay. Actually, like my birth name is not Vincent. It's something else. But
It's not Hitler, is it? Like, we can't give you a driver's license.
no, I'm getting there. It's not Hitler, but like, okay. Thing is, my mom named me after her trauma. Okay.
Who?
After her trauma.
Her trauma.
Yeah, because she used to hang out with that guy in high school, and he got hit by a car and he died.
Shit.
So my mom named me after that guy. And I didn't know that for like years. I just found out about that like when I was my 30s. And even my dad didn't know. My parents are divorced, but like.
Is that why your parents got divorced?
No, my dad didn't know about this. Like I just told him about that later. And he's like, what the fuck? I didn't know about this, you know?
Holy shit. Okay.
And so like what was weird to me was like growing up is like how my mom would and dad kept saying, oh, you should learn how to drive, but then they would never show me. They showed my sister right away, but me is like they always came out with the excuse like, oh, well, you're gonna wreck the car, blah, 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 blah. So I never learned from them. So it's like, what the fuck? Why did they never want me to? They want me to learn, but not from them. So it's like, yeah, so that was part of it. Like my mom was like super protective of me, like way overprotective when I was growing up. So yeah, so I guess that's why.
Is it weird for me to say that didn't really make sense?
What do you mean?
Wait. So your real name is what? Trauma?
No, it's not trauma. She named me after her trauma.
So what's your real name?
I'm not saying it. I don't want to use it.
Is it Hitler? It's kind of like Hitler, but it's not. It's like Hitler minus the mustache.
No, it's like, not a bad name.
Hitler. It's Hitler.
It's Hitler.
Oh,
Not the H.
okay,
Yeah.
don't say your name. I don't want to
fine.
pressure you. I don't want to
It's
pressure you. I'm
okay.
sorry. But okay. Well, that's oddly bizarre. But wait.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm not a weird person. I know that. That's fine.
No. Actually, well, that's what makes you special, and that's why we love you. All right.
Oh, thank
All
you
right?
so much.
Yeah.
So kind. Yeah.
So you've never driven.
I never driven a car. No.
Do you want me to teach you?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I can teach you. See, now this is, oh, dude, this could be the best podcast video ever. Dude, we're gonna get viral. Hello.
Fuck,
All right.
just teach me how to drive. There you go.
All right, no.
Right now, tonight, while we're drunk.
No, not in this country.
No, not right now. No. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, don't do that.
Oh God, no, do not drink and drive in Japan.
No.
Bad. But no, okay. So this would be a great podcast. All right. I'm an American guy that grew up driving on the right side, right side, all right,
Yeah.
side of the road. And that's what we drive in America. Yeah, we drive on the right side. I've been for 20
In Canada too. Like it's the same thing.
I've been to Canada.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been to Canada more times than most.
Okay.
But we drive on the right side of the road. And in Japan, I've only driven here other than taking my test once. So,
Shit, really?
dude, my whole test, dude, get my driver's license situation was the biggest insanity in my life, dude. Because
Really?
yeah, if that makes sense. Because I got my driver's license during COVID. We're like, I mean, basically, it's just like I had to get all these forms and all these documents. I had to get my American, my California and Michigan driver's license translated over to Japanese and stuff, whatever. And I had to take the driving test, whatever, which they failed me at the first time and shit. And they failed me. Well,
I've heard that many times. Yeah.
Well, they fail you on purpose.
Yeah.
They really fuck with you. Like, I mean, this is basically, it's like, you know, if you've seen like Full Metal Jacket, right?
Yeah.
It's like the drill sergeant giving you the fucking test, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible. But the thing is, the second time I passed like that, the guy was a sweetheart. But the first time, like, I failed and shit. And I went, after I failed, I was like, all right, I got to reschedule my test. You know, I failed or whatever. Like, you can take it in 4 months. I'm like, what? Because of Corona, you can only take it in 4 months.
Okay,
So you take it every fucking 4 months and shit. So it's stuff like anybody else that fails now because Corona's done, you take it like the next
I
week.
only know
2 weeks
one
later.
guy who got it right away. Like it's some American guy, and what he was doing is like while doing the test, like every time he had to like wait at a stoplight or something like that, it would actually count out loud the seconds before he would go.
But you're supposed to do that.
But yeah, but most I guess don't. I don't know. But he was doing it out loud, like every fucking step. He was like saying everything out loud, even to the point that the guy doing the test with him was telling him like, "Oh, you don't have to do that." But he's like, "No, I'm gonna do it," you know?
Yeah.
And that's how he got it first try, and he got it right away.
Well, okay.
I don't know, but I know like in most cases people don't get it the first time. So.
No. Unless you're a hot girl. All the hot girls I know, like girls that are like. And in Japan, they're like 10s, but in like their country, they're like a 6. So like it's like any girl that's like fairly hot, right? Yeah, they've all passed. They're like, what? I passed in the first time. I'm like, I wonder why. But like how I took
why is that? I wonder.
how the guy got me and stuff. Like he was mumbling everything. He's like, he's like. Masuku Shingo no Migi. And I'm like, wait. Masuku, Susan, Masuku Shingo no Migi anagashimasu. Shingo no Migi anagashimasu. He's like, Masuku no Shingo no Mayas. You yell at me, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then he'd mumble the next one. And then he'd mumble it again and mumble again. I'm like, hirari. I'm like, hirari, you know. And when you're driving, taking a driving test, the left, right, straight is coming up. You know, you get closer. He's like,
you need like
I'm like, hirari, because
it's time to tell me where to go,
right? And oh god, yeah, it was horrible. But the second guy was so nice. So, but the thing is, like when they fail you, they make money off it and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I
that,
know,
or something. And I guess you got to study more or something. I guess. But anyway, I don't give a fuck because I got my driver's license.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah. So now I can teach you how to drive.
Yes, teach me how to drive. Do it.
So yes. So I think it'd be great that I'm a guy that learned how to drive on the RIGHT right side of the road. And then I teach you how to drive on the left side of the road. And I've only done it once.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. I'll be honest. My wife, when I was driving her and our friends, they call me Grandma Driver. Because I was like, this is my first time driving.
Well, the first time, you know, even for me, I never drove, but like, even for me, the first time I got in the car in Japan, and then you're so used that like, okay, he's gonna turn left or something like that, but then he turns right. You think you're gonna run into somebody, but you're not. You know, it's kind of disorienting in a way, like the first time.
Yeah. I don't want to drive in Tokyo though. Tokyo is like way too crazy. The first time I drove was in Niigata, and it was like fine. I mean, the streets are a little bit smaller, they're a little bit more narrow. Yeah. But it's just like, I mean, I didn't have to worry about cyclists or those kickboard, electric scooter kind of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are fucking dude. Those guys never.
They're everywhere, man.
They're fucking all over the place. There's like a warehouse of them over here. But the thing is, it's just like they never stop for red lights. They never stop for red light. Oh, I'm sure some do, but like I mean, I mean, you ride a bicycle. You see people go through red lights all the time with like bicycles and like those.
With the bicycle, they're like kind of rare, but kickboards maybe a few times. The thing is, bicycle is always like you never know if you're a pedestrian or a part of the street. You know,
it's kind of in the side.
It's kind of like in the middle, but like kickboards. Well, okay, scooters for those who are not in Japan because kickboards just got a Japanese name. Anyway, so they actually have a license plate. They need to be in the road. They cannot ride it on the sidewalk or anything. You know?
Really?
Yeah, that's part of that's the actual vehicle. It's like riding a motorcycle, basically.
Wow.
So
might as well have a motorcycle.
Yeah. So I don't know about like some I know are less. They don't really respect the lights or anything. I just remember that one time, I was riding my bike. No, sorry, I was walking. I was not riding my bike. I was walking, and I saw that girl like riding the fucking kickboard, and we look at each other, and I was like, she's cute, and then I just like run into a pole or something. Then I just felt embarrassed for the rest of the day.
I thought the story was going to go in a completely different direction.
No, I didn't photograph her or anything.
Oh, jeez. I got her number. I photographed her. It was amazing.
Next time, man. Well, wait. Got a message from Uber. Hold on.
They cancel your order?
No.
That happened.
Your order from it's almost here. Please meet the courier.
Should we call it a show? Since we're getting more beer, we just hang out?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you got to leave and stuff, I mean, and then come back, whatever. I mean, shit, I'll be sitting here like, hey.
No, but he's gonna come here though.
Oh, he's gonna come to actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to go downstairs.
No, he's gonna meet at the door. He said, like, better fucking come here.
Do you want to do something funny? Do you want me to like meet him with my shirt on backwards or upside down or something?
Oh my god!
Wouldn't that be funny?
Walk upside down. Go to him.
I love fucking with people. I love fucking
pranks
with people.
and shit. I used to do pranks all the time, man.
Oh god.
Oh fuck! I remember working in a call center, and I would just like.
You worked at a call in Japan?
No, I was back in Canada, like, many years back, and I would just like connect to my computer at home, and then make it like dial a phone number, and then I would call my boss at work, and just like play like I did a recording of my voice, like if it was just like talking on the phone, like it was just saying like hello, yeah, hello, can you hear me, like something like that. And I was like, play that back on the
cell
phone.
phone's like this big back then. Oh, bad joke. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens.
So anyway, I called my boss with that voice. Like she didn't know it was me, but like I called her twice with it, and she was like, "The phone is not working. What the fuck?" And she got all the tech people coming to disassemble the wires and shit and whatever. I was like, "Yes, I got the power, man. Fucking pranking shit."
Oh my god! You should have had all your friends do it, so it's not just like the same voice.
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't think of that. Like, yeah.
Hello, who is this? Hello, do you hear me?
Yes,
man. Hey, do you hear me? I'm speaking English here. Hello. You should have done that.
That's the best. That's the best.
God, fucking with people is great. Oh, jeez. Huh? It's gotta be a way to make money doing that somehow.
Wait, I'm trying to send it. I want to tell them like it's meet at the door. Okay. How does that work?
Wait, are they here?
It says 2 minutes away.
Oh, then it's 2 minutes away.
It says almost here, but they're not. Fuck, how does that work?
For the audio faders out there, thank you very much for, dealing with this. Some guy's driving to work. He's like, come on, get to the point. Get to the fucking point. Come on. Did the beer arrive or did it not? Did the beer arrive or did it not? Did the beer arrive or did it not? I gotta know before I get to work. I got 2 more minutes before I get to work. God damn it, this is the fucking worst commute ever. You can message the driver?
Yes.
Tell him that I'm tall. A tall gentleman will be good.
He found the right apartment building, and I just told him the right floor, the right room.
I'm just gonna go outside. Okay. All right, fucking that's it. Faders, thank you very much for tuning into this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. It was so great fading with you. And Vincent, man, fucking is always awesome hanging out with you.
Yes, all right. Yes, good.
Okay, what I want you to do before I go out there and find our Uber driver, delivery guy or whatever, how can people find you online?
Yes, find me online on my website, vincentane.com, VINCENT.
Bam.
AINE.com.
Yeah. It'll be in the show notes.
Or at Vincentane on Instagram. That works too. People just go there anyway. That's
show notes. Absolutely.
Yeah, just put that in the description somewhere.
Yeah, just do that.
All right, there's a guy. All right. Hey,
it's fantastic.
Okay.
All right, here you go get it, man.
Okay, I'll go get it. Okay.
Thank you very much for tuning into this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. My God, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time hanging out with you guys and stuff. For all you faders all over the world, it's so fucking fantastic to hang out with you. And I hope that you guys are drinking with us in a very responsible and reasonable place. Drinking reasonable beer that has reasonable prices. We're going to do that now. Thank you so much, faders, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.